Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another session of Age of Crisis. Here's JD with the recap.
Alright, so last time, you guys, went to Lucky ALO's, discount store. You bought some stuff. That's
we definitely
about
bought stuff that will never backfire on us at all because it was bought from a thrift store.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
bought
but Jorgen identified it all, so
Yeah.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's infallible.
Yeah, if something goes wrong, it's his fault.
that's exactly how it'll play out.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what else you guys did. I feel like there was a lot of talking and a lot of RPing.
Yeah.
What?
There's a lot of talking.
So you guys were given this mission that you would need to accomplish if you wanted to
Unfortunately,
get
we're all playing positive, good characters.
right.
Speak
Yeah.
for yourself.
You
Most
were
of them.
told you had to steal 3 items, very specific items. Sounded like they knew exactly what they were looking for and that they wanted you to get them. They knew where they were at this guy's estate, who's got a name in my notes somewhere. And
So we told the
You-
cops.
yeah, so you guys told the police, like, hey, and he's like, oh, don't do that. And, you know,
Hey, can we commit crime? Oh, no? Okay.
and you might end up doing it, and he's just going to say, well, there's no way that they did it. Like, that would be stupid.
That was
Like,
the stupidest thing ever.
they told me about it, and then they go and do it? No, it must have been someone else.
Yeah.
So you guys, really big brain stuff happened here.
Yeah, big brain.
Yeah, we thought this one through.
So,
Alibi is iron tight.
Yeah. hmm
Crap, there's iron shortage. No.
so yeah, you guys spent a lot of time debating on whether or not you should do that, various other options. You bought the items, and that was pretty much it. So, you guys did rent like a very small room at the Ye Old Inn. I believe that's where we left off, where you guys were.
No, we left off.
Conversing
We
in
left
there.
off after we just left the Lucky Elios,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we were like standing outside.
Oh,
this, like,
that's
Outside
right.
the alley.
You
And
cast.
Sandy is
Oh, that's right.
currently
Mhm.
on the like doorstep of where we think the Keexie Tavern is or whatever.
Yeah, they wanted to do some stealth stuff.
Because you cast Sending and you talked to Briar and you got a little bit more information about the entrance to the Keexie Tavern.
Yeah.
But you were there and you saw Lucky Yellow and that was, you just could not resist. So you were like, okay, we're gonna pop in here. So so you got a lizard, standing out there. Okay.
We also found that if we were to buy a scroll of scrying, it would be really expensive.
Yeah, they are. I mean, high level spell scrolls. We'll pick it up where you guys are leaving the store, and you got a Sandy watching a place, and there you go. Steve.
So Jorgen, what are you gonna do with that marble?
I've got big plans.
He's
I
gonna
don't know
murder
what
us.
those plans are.
What happens if someone
but they're
eats it?
big. Yeah, I had considered that. That would be terrible.
Worst indigestion ever.
Quickest way to deal with a dragon.
Theoretically, if we slip that into somebody's drink,
It's not gonna dissolve.
How
Well,
large
I
is
know.
seed?
but if you it's like the worm, you drink the worm.
I mean, have you ever drank something and accidentally swallowed an ice cube?
Exactly.
You're gonna know.
We destroy the whole
And then they
Keexie Tavern.
explode.
And then they explode, yes.
Yeah, you back
know-
away quickly.
This
You
is
know
a
what I'm here
bad
for.
plan.
We cast an illusion spell on it to make it look like an ice cube.
I say we hold that plan for Irenicus.
Ah, yes.
That's like plan
You
Q,
know-
right?
Hold on. We know he drinks tea, though, right? Didn't we like?
Why would-
Yes, we did see him.
Who doesn't
Yeah.
drink tea?
He's
Why-
delicious.
Also, why would you say that it's plan Q? You never get past plan
I
I.
was gonna say it's
Exactly.
I for
I
Irenicus.
don't want to get to that plan.
Plan I
Oh,
for
okay.
I have a plan.
Yeah, you'd
I
have to
thought
get
it was
really
improvised.
close.
Yeah, that is what you told us.
Both of those
Nobody-
things.
Nobody needs to remember anything.
Oh,
Plan
no,
for-
you were playing with the wrong person.
So, did your lizard find out anything yet?
Yes, that the people are simply being recognized on their way through the door.
Okay.
That's what I recall. Was that there is no passcode, no secret handshake. It just seems like they know each other, and so they're just going in.
Can you magic them so they know us?
Ooh.
What does that mean?
Like,
I-
make them think
I-
we're friends or something.
My biggest spell is axe, so
Maybe not that one.
I'm just.
He's got a
Unless
good
you want me
point, though.
to cast axe, we have to figure out magic.
Yeah, do what you did to Arlen.
Okay, but if I do that, we had this conversation last time. You have 1 minute before
Oh,
they
yeah, that's right.
realize that they were lied to, and that's gonna go bad.
Ooh, I have an idea.
Okay. I also have an
You-
idea. You
You
first.
magic them into friendship,
Okay.
and then you say, "Hey, come around this corner with me real quick." And they go, "Okay, best friend." And you get around the corner within a minute, and then I cast battle axe.
That doesn't get us in the door.
Okay, so you've just killed a man. How do we get through the door? Do we just do that a dozen more times until there's no one in the alley?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then
5
and then
times.
then we put on their clothes.
Okay, this is not a terrible plan, except I don't.
Except
there's only
for
4
all
of
of
us,
it.
and Sandy's not going to fit in one of those costumes. But
Okay.
here's my
Do-
thought:
Okay, go for it.
if we really just need them to open the door for us, so I could walk through the alley, cast friends, open the door, and 2 people who are invisible could go through it.
Ooh.
Wait, invisibility's on the table?
Why don't we just send Sandy
Invisibility
inside?
has always been on the table. I don't know if there's ever been an opportunity. I'm really worried Sandy's gonna get murdered.
What
If-
about
Like it happened? I thought she was like made of magic.
Yeah, and then it'll cost quite a bit to bring her back.
Okay, I can cast a slightly more permanent form of friends that lasts like an hour, but I can't do it today.
That's still a
Okay.
very short amount. Well, actually, that could help us get, because we're going in there to gather intel, right? We can't sneak in, because if we sneak in, we can't talk to anybody. So we would have a timer of an hour to get in and try to find some kind of information about your brother.
Well, that assumes
Okay,
that assumes that the people inside have to know the faces too, because like the people inside may not care because there may be new people all the time. I don't think they hand out a memo. It's like all the
I
people
would
that go to
assume
the
that
tavern.
once we
you're past
get
the door.
in, yeah,
Well,
that's what I would assume as well, and that's where this plan's gonna go very wrong.
We could give a
Wait.
name.
I
Be
It's
think
not
like-
like a
fine.
guaranteed thing, but we could also cast it on that Tiao chick and make her our friend.
Or
I think that has more consequence. I mean, we could just use a name and say this person sent us. See
And
what
also,
happens.
remember Alio Al Uncle Al
Alatos. Yeah.
across the street, Lucky Al.
Oh.
He told us that sometimes they get shipments of like extra beer and stuff.
Yeah.
What if we are the shipment?
We're not beer.
We're gonna
Let's,
hide in
like
crates?
hide in barrels and
We
stuff?
can't sneak in because we have to talk to people.
Yeah, no. Once we're in, we don't have to sneak.
They're like, oh shit, you came out of a barrel? Okay, cool, you're in.
Obviously, they're gonna get there and they're gonna be like, here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna take us and they're gonna go, all right, we're gonna take this beer and we're gonna put it in the basement for tomorrow. And they just bring us all the way over there and they put us in there and then they leave us alone. And then we get out and we go, haha, we're in.
And then
And
they
then
go,
we-
who the fuck are you? How did you get in here?
No, we do that part when no one's watching. Nobody's
But
gonna be in the basement.
why don't we just knock on the door and say, hey, Alatos sent us? Or who's the guy we called Mulaney? Or
Mulhay?
Mulhay, that's right. Or who's the other guy we killed? The
Okay,
uncle.
hold on. I get the list.
The guy we
Oh,
killed in
right.
Baragust.
What if we just go up to the door and say, "Hey, my brother's here and he's missing. We're looking for him. Do you have any information on this guy?"
I mean, we could try it.
Except didn't DL tell us not to ask so many questions when we got in there, though?
But that's
Yeah,
why we're
no.
going in.
She did say that.
Yeah, but we have no idea what this place is like when we get in there.
Or we could cause enough trouble that they're going to send us to the same mines that he's in.
Or we just bang on the door and say, Iron Fist, open up.
Okay, but well, that's a bad plan.
That's
Also,
terrible.
you say that we're gonna bang on the door, but there's 5 guys standing around the door.
Yeah, you make them friends.
All 5 of them?
Yeah, I can only do like one.
technically speaking, I am. Oh nope, it says 1 creature of your choice. Yep,
I mean,
I can do 1.
We could make them friends the old-fashioned way.
Money?
We don't have any money.
You just walk up and then start flirting with them.
That has never worked for me. It's really weird.
I will do this.
Actually,
Take off my shirt.
last plan that Aaron did go well.
There's
Yeah.
a first time for everything.
Well,
I mean, it got
Define
resolved.
well.
It was resolved! In 2 hours. He had a time limit.
With us having to murder like a room full of people.
They started it with self-defense.
To be fair, they locked us in with those people,
I mean,
To be
yeah, it
fair.
was their own fault, but still.
but still.
Why don't we send one person?
How about we try the invisibility plan or the sandy plan?
So, is the
First.
plan to go in there invisible and just sit around and hope somebody says something about your brother?
Just see what the hell this place is. It could be like a fighting ring. It could be like we have no idea what is inside of this place.
Okay, if we're gonna send invisible
plan-
people in, they have to be quiet.
what if you send Invisible Sandy in?
My
I
plan
said.
was to send 2 people in invisible, hopefully with one of them being someone who could send me a message when it was safe to drop the spell.
I can do that.
No, not me then.
Wait, you can do that?
Well, yeah, can't you talk in your book thingy?
Yeah, I mean, you could do it to any of us, and then we can just respond. Just like every minute, send like, "Hey."
Yeah. And be like, we're
Yeah, but
still
if I'm-
alive.
If I'm outside trying to friendship people,
No, I think this is
Uh,
what we should do. You have
okay.
a radius. You have a radius that you can communicate and see with Sandy, right?
Yep.
Okay, you send Sandy in, right? Through like a window or
I'm-
something, and we sit on the roof and listen.
Yes, the roof. We
The
walk around the roof to stay in the radius.
Yeah.
the roof seems really conspicuous. I think the radius, and I'll need a ruling here, if we stand outside the building, I think we'll still be within the radius.
100 feet.
But standing on the street just
yeah, look, this house is only
loitering.
30. All these houses are only 30 feet across.
It's just not to scale.
anymore.
Like,
We
it's
ruined
to
it.
scale.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I feel like it's
standing
scale.
outside is loitering. Standing on the roof, though, there's no one that's going to go, what are those people doing on the roof?
And we say roof inspectors.
We're
We wait
invisible.
for dark. We wear black clothing. It'll be stupid, but fine.
Who are we? If we send people in, who are we sending in? Because it can't be me or Aaron because it's too quiet, but it can't be you or Tris because you'll die.
That's offensive.
Well, you can't bring yourself back to life if something goes bad, and they'll kill Jorgen.
Why would they kill me?
Look at that.
Your face.
Don't I have a face of somebody who's looking for some
we
work
have-
in the underground?
You have a face of someone who we want to
Wow.
punch.
He's got a point, actually. But you got to come up with like a backstory though. If you do get caught, like why you're in there, you got to have some a competitor was like trying to get information on the Keexie Tavern, and you were sent to like subvert something.
Or you were looking for the bathroom.
What was the
Invisible?
guy that we met in...
Yeah, he's
Barely.
The guy
shy.
who gave us this
He's a shy
information?
pooper.
What was that guy's name? The uncle of the girl that we arrested.
I don't know.
Oh,
Ranzig.
Ranzig, yeah. We could say Ranzig sent us.
That seems like a bad idea. The last time we said someone sent us, Rancic exploded a hallway.
No, she gave her name and was like, "Hey, we here to talk to you."
I would have
Alright.
gave him my last name first off. And I had no way of knowing that they knew my last name.
I imagine there would have been a third fireball if you gave your first name.
She actually said that she recognized that you guys were
Yeah.
recognized from just the way you look, your
Yeah.
physical description.
Do you think that means Alatos is gonna recognize us?
That means everybody's gonna recognize us.
We'll
Pretty
cross
great.
that fireball when we get to it. What was the guy's name who gave us the information about this place?
Arlen?
Yeah.
Oh, you want us to say that Arlen sent us?
Yeah.
Or we're friends of Arlen?
I was working on a job with Arlen. We got separated.
Technically not a lie.
Hold on.
I had to, I had to get here on my own. Arlen said if we get separated, we're meeting
That's-
at the Keexie Tavern.
That's too much information. We just say we're friends with Arlen. And leave it
I
at
have
that.
another.
You said I needed a backstory. I was making up a backstory.
I know, I'm just saying we don't say
Make
all
up
of that.
your mind.
That's great to
Guys.
have the whole story, just don't say it all.
Guys, I have a plan, and I think we should just do it, and not ask any questions.
You what?
These are questions.
Yeah,
When
your
I
2
rears its
hours
head
is
again.
over. You can't have any
Come on.
more hours.
So what about this? What if we're going about this all wrong? We keep trying to go in through the door or go on the roof. But what if there's a third option?
I already said window.
Underground.
The sewer?
Yes. So I go over here to this cart, and under this cart there's a sewer grate
Oh, how'd you see that?
because I'm looking for it.
Nice.
Is that accurate, JD? Is that sewer grate there? Because it's the same similar sewer grate to the one over by the Seven Suns.
Every tavern just has a sewer grate in front of it.
I mean,
Sounds
these are
suspicious.
all every sewer grate you see is a sewer grate that leads into sewers beneath the city.
Guys, what if there's an
great.
access to under the Keexie Tavern? If this place is a hotbed for ne'er-do-wells, they've got to have a secret exit.
What if
And
this tavern is the
We already
fake
know
tavern
that-
and the real tavern's in the sewers?
Yeah.
We already
so,
know that someone's using the sewers to get around.
To murder
Well-
people
I pull the sewer grate up.
You do that.
in broad daylight. Okay.
then
Yeah,
I
what
pulled-
time is
I-
it?
It's like afternoon, right? Like it's pretty early. I think you guys woke up. You took.
We've shopped quite a bit.
We did quite a bit. We
Oh,
went
yeah,
over
you
to
had
the
lunch.
inn. We went over
We
to
had
the.
lunch.
Yeah, you had
Bus.
lunch.
We
That's
gotta,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, so
I
it's probably like
specifically-
late afternoon.
I specifically chose this sewer grate because there's a cart right here that I'm assuming I can maybe roll over the sewer grate as I climb into it.
Yeah, well, it's like parked like over the sewer grate. You can like,
Yeah.
you totally. Just
Yeah,
do
I just
it.
kind of like I lay down on the ground. I look at them. I put my arms in my chest and just roll under the cart. And I'm like, guys, into the sewer. Come on. If anything, we can. It's less conspicuous than standing outside this tavern arguing about getting inside of it for an hour and a half.
Aren't there watermelons in the sewers?
And
I'm a
there are now.
watermelon.
I mean, we were talking about going into the sewer anyway.
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not?
I mean, this plan can't backfire, right?
I
Let's do
mean,
Of course it can, but
It'll probably-
was-
Man,
no,
God.
it was-
I don't think it'll mess up
Doesn't seem
other
terrible.
plans, though.
it. That was my point.
Yeah.
I'm already in the sewers.
I'm
Alright.
gonna go last, just in case, to make sure nobody's
You're
watching.
you're
us.
going last.
Yeah.
All right.
Aaron went
Yeah.
first.
into the sewer we go, I guess.
All right, good thing I have battle maps for the entirety of the underground sewage system for Baldur's Gate.
Oh, good.
Surprise.
We were worried about
Um,
that.
So there's no map. So you guys go down into the sewers. It's dark. It's very sewery.
All right, with my impeccable sense of direction, I want to try to travel towards the tavern. Where we
Okay.
think it is.
Sure. So you guys
And also checking for signs of passage, like if people moving through here, if there's like,
Mm-hmm.
if it's an obvious like route we can find at any point.
Okay. Yeah. So you kind of looking around. There's no. You wouldn't be able to like smell just because there's
No,
only
I'm
one
trying to.
smell
I'm
you
trying
can
to
smell
not
right
do
now. But as far as like things that you see, yeah, it doesn't. You don't see any signs that anyone's been using this recently. But I mean, the floor is like a concrete, like stone type of floor. So,
Mhm.
it does have like some, some like dust on it, and it doesn't really look like anything's been disturbed. So you want to
So
try and basically kind of meander your way up towards where the Keexie Tavern is, to try and find
yeah,
perhaps a
start.
secret entrance on the bottom or something.
Yep,
Okay,
something to that.
all right. You're unable to like make a direct route there, but you kind of just head down, like this corridor, kind of following the stone floor, and you kind of make a few turns here, and you're able to kind of figure out like that you're going the correct direction. Um, so you do kind of. It'll probably take you, I don't know, 15 minutes ish, just kind of trying to figure out a way to get there. And what you're met with is at the end of like this tunnel where you're like, this is gonna be, we have to go this way if we want to get there. You will find that there is a bricked up section where the section that is bricked up does not um, appear to be like of the same like um,
Material.
it's like not the same because this sewage system was obviously, it was built, who knows how long ago. This is like not the same, right? It's someone for some reason at some point like blocked off parts of the sewer system. um and it is, this is kind of like the only way that you can figure out to go. So you could try and mine through it. You're not sure how thick the stone is, but
Mhm.
yeah, that's kind of the situation there.
Is it? How hard would it be to make a hole big enough to squeeze a lizard through?
Without knowing the thickness of the wall, it's impossible to tell.
Okay. What do you think, guys? We've look at this wall here. It looks like someone did this on purpose. So it's either, you know, there's a giant wall of poo behind this that they were trying to block off, and if we open it, it'll be terrible for all of us, or they're hiding something in there.
Jorgen, can you use your earth molding, whatever you did, to like make a hole in this?
I've never
Earth-
used it
yes.
for that before. Will mold earth work on this?
Let's have a gander at mold earth here, and we'll see. Spell.
It can turn stone into difficult terrain, so it's
This
a
is a
weird spell.
cantrip. I think this only works on loose dirt.
Yeah, I think
Loose
it's the higher
dirt.
level one that you need.
The dirt or stone you target is on the ground. You cause it to become difficult terrain.
Yeah, I think it
this
needs to
isn't.
be loose earth.
Yeah, this isn't.
Okay.
You're gonna need a little bit more powerful of a spell to make like a hole in a wall.
I don't know what kind of rock magic you have.
It's sand magic, thank you very much.
Sand is rocks that have
Yep.
been like crushed down.
And rock is
There-
just sand, but very big.
Yeah,
This is
everyone
all
knows this.
this is all very offensive to my people.
Oh, aye. So I'm guessing that's a no. Can't do anything to the wall.
I mean, I can just start muscling it. I think I've got a crowbar.
I have an extra axe.
I mean, we don't even know that there's anything behind this wall.
No, but
Correct.
this is kind of this is the direction of the tavern now. Like this is whatever's past this direction. This is between us and getting closer to the tavern. Of which is suspicious that this is here because it's probably from the tavern.
Maybe, but on the other side of this wall could just be a like bunch of people
Who would not be happy that we
ready
broke their
for
wall.
us.
Maybe we knock. Maybe there's like a secret, like push a button and get in.
Yeah, what? Maybe this is like a secret magic thing.
Oh,
You want to look for a
magic.
secret button?
Yeah, secret button. I'm looking for a secret button. Like, I'm gonna push on all the bricks, like poke them.
See if any of them like are at a place that can
Yeah.
be moved.
All right. Roll an investigation.
Yeah, that's about right.
That tracks.
Oh boy.
You're like pushing around. You like feel like this is like a loose stone, right?
Got
So you
it.
push it, and you're like positive you hear like an audible click, and you just gotta wait for that click to bear fruit. You just gotta wait. Something's gonna happen.
There's probably a timer, guys. Don't worry about it. We'll just sit here until it opens.
Timer till what? Till something comes and attacks us?
Till the door opens. Like the secret place, they gotta have like a. You don't just press the brick. You gotta press the brick and then wait.
What
I
if you have to
don't-
press the brick and then press a different brick so it doesn't spring a trap?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
shit.
I start pressing the bricks.
You start pressing the bricks. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not so much bricks as like large blocks. They're pretty large. But yeah, you go around and you start pressing them. Yeah, it's pretty solid, wall here.
Are they what's the word? Are they mortared together, like solidly together, or is this more like someone stacked rocks and stuff and pushed them into each other?
This is like a professional job. This was professionally done.
Does it look
This-
recent?
This is like an actual wall. Let's see, recent. Let's see, you don't have any dwarves.
I know. I was gonna say the one time stone cutting would have ever actually mattered.
It's the only time.
I would say that it should be pretty obvious that it's not new. Like, this is definitely not new. It's just newer, but still old.
So it doesn't look like the rest of the material in the sewers, but it's been around for a while.
Yeah, this is something that was done some time ago, like at least years. But how recent, you cannot, you don't know.
If I try to get my dagger between, what'd you say they were? Like slabs?
It is a solid wall, though. There's not really any
Oh, okay.
cracks or anything.
Alright.
Like in the mortar, though, right?
Yeah, you could try and
Chisels
Like-
and
like chisel some out and try and stick your
Yeah.
dagger in there. And...
Just trying to use the dagger to like carve through it to see if we can actually see what's on the other side.
Alright.
that. We need a magic way to look through walls. Can you guys learn how to do that?
Well, I don't know how to do that.
I'm just saying, like if you pick up some new tricks, can that be the next one?
I will put you on that.
Can I? So while they're like looking at it, he's doing this thing. Aaron's gonna back up a little ways, and then he's just gonna run full speed and like shoulder into the wall.
Alright, you can do that. Let's see here. Roll a whatever you want to roll to do this.
That's always
gonna-
positive. That's how you know
Oh,
it's really gonna matter.
this will tell you how much damage you're gonna take. Yeah, you hit it like with your shoulder, like really hard. Just go ahead and roll damage for just like your weapon attack.
But I don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Go ahead and do
too bad.
Should run into walls.
All right, you take 8 bludgeoning damage right to the shoulder as you barrel into this extremely solid, well-built wall. Jorgen, as you're kind of, trying to chip away or chisel kind of the cracks here, kind of, between the bricks where it's like mortared together, you don't think this is the right tool for this. You think this is going to take some time.
How loud is it?
I mean, it's not terribly loud. Not any louder than the yelp of pain that you hear from Aaron as he charges into the wall.
I'm fine. It's fine.
I think this was a solid idea, and we have discovered that it's not going to be the way to go.
I think this is a solid wall.
I think that this is the way we need to go through this. I,
Aaron,
this
you
wall is a
can't
problem.
you can't go through the wall. I'm sorry.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna go to Lucky Elios, and we're gonna get some pickaxes and some smoke powder.
You only sold magical items.
All right,
Magic
we got magical
pickaxes.
pickaxes.
Magic pickaxe.
Don't we? Yeah, we have like no money.
I think we should go with plan B here, and find a way into the tavern. A different way.
So I can make my familiar appear 30 feet from me in an unoccupied space.
Okay.
It does not say anything about unoccupied space that I can see.
All right. Let me just read the spell real quick here. The spell does not say that you have to see there. There is risk. It could, end up in a wall and die, but that's not that
We
big
also-
a deal. That's whatever.
We also don't know how large this wall is.
Yeah,
I think it's more than 30 feet.
I know. I think it's at most probably 5. Like
The problem is it could be 30. If he did it 30 feet straight, there could be a wall on the other side.
Exactly.
So
I think that the best bet for it is if this is a good sturdy wall. So I hit this wall pretty hard. Is there anything I can roll or think to try to figure out the potential thickness to it?
yeah, did it shake at all?
No, it didn't. Your best guess would be that it is at least a foot and a half, probably.
Wait,
or
so-
a foot, like a 12-inch wall, probably.
Which way
Yeah,
are the
I pop
bricks? Sorry, go ahead.
What is it? If you pop them over 2 feet over, that's probably a safe bet.
Which
How
way-
wide is the tunnel that we're in currently?
The tunnel that you're in is 10 feet wide. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It is. It's actually about 15. It's 15 feet wide. Basically, you're on a walkway here, which dead ends at this wall that's been made. And then to your right, there's 10 feet of sewage just kind of flowing around.
Okay.
On this wall that was made, which way do the bricks face? Are they long ways or are they the ends of the bricks?
If you had to guess, you would say likely they're long ways.
Okay. So they're the length the wall's at least the length of the brick, right? Is that what we're guessing? The width of it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But they're not bricks. They're like big stones,
Yeah,
aren't they?
that's how we knew it was different.
Think cinder blocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're seeing, so the wall is made up of squares of the end of cinder blocks, basically.
Sorry?
No.
Are we seeing the sides of the cinder block or are we seeing the ends of the cinder block?
You see them on the side, the long,
Okay.
the long side. Assuming it's a rectangle, you're looking at the
Right.
long side.
Okay. So probably 6 inches thick.
I feel like 2 feet's probably a safe
Yeah.
drop.
Because they wouldn't put another wall that close. So I would even say 5 feet.
Okay, but
Yeah.
the only issue is that doesn't help us in terms of getting us inside.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
we
we-
can see what's on the other side and see if it's worth pursuing this.
And you're within range, so you can see,
Right.
and listen.
Okay, so I can just send her in 3 feet, and we think that'll be safe.
Yeah.
I would say 5. Just in case it's a really thick wall.
Yeah.
Because we can't hear any sound or anything from that side.
Okay. Just real quick, how much money do we have?
Like 150 gold. We have enough to replace Sandy.
All right, then I'll send her in 5 feet beyond that wall.
5 feet? Are you sure?
I said 5.
You said 5? Oh, okay. Is that what you want to do? 5 feet?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He's just don't make me say it. I said it once. I meant what I said. All right. So now you're gonna have to roll. Roll a D100, and every 33% chance. Hold on. So you do 5 feet. All right, and you do it. You're in another section of the sewer here. But you can see through Sandy's eyes for up to 100 feet.
Right.
So like the sewer continues on, and I'm guessing you're gonna like explore a little bit at least, or
Yes.
else why are you over here? So you send her out, and I don't know, probably like just like 20 feet away, you find that there's a door, like in the side of the wall here within the sewer system.
Okay.
And behind that door, she can hear the sound of a couple of men talking. It's kind of muffled. She's not exactly sure what they're saying, but there's definitely like people in there.
Okay. If I send her the like other direction, do I find any branches that come back towards ours?
Yeah, so looking at the other ways, because the sewer will branch off into 3 different directions, and if you kind of scout out a little bit before she actually comes to anything, interesting to see, like she would like be going outside of your range.
Okay. If I look
What
at
I
the other side of the wall, do I see any sort of mechanical mechanisms, anything like that?
Oh, the wall that you put her on the other side of?
Yeah.
No, you don't. This is
Okay.
just a wall that someone built. Yeah, no
Okay.
secret.
All right, so Kit can take her in out.
Jorgen, can you tell? Could you send her 5 feet? Does she like appear right behind the wall? Did she appear like 3 feet away from the wall?
You're asking how wide the other side is?
I'm wondering if you could figure out how thick the wall is by where Sandy appeared when you sent
Oh.
her 5 feet.
Can I guesstimate that amount?
I'm just thinking like 9 inches to a foot, something like that.
Okay. All right. So this seems like it is a cut off area. We walked in a certain direction to get to the wall.
Yeah. So you
If I use that sort of like navigation from where I sent her, does it seem like this door is taking us closer to the tavern?
yeah, you think that's likely that this is like extremely close to the tavern, if not directly under it.
All right. 9 inches of stone. How do you guys want to get through this?
Wait, we're doing it? This is the way we're going?
I don't
Wow.
know.
How far away was the door from this wall?
The doorway was like 20 feet away.
Okay, so the sound of us breaking through the wall will probably be heard, or
Um. So basically, he did hear people talking. It was kind of muffled and quiet, but assuming that they're not shouting at each other, uh, potentially.
What's the plan once we get through this wall? We just walk in the door and be like, "Hey, what's up? We broke through your wall."
no, we just wait until we can get through the doorway when no one's looking, and then we just go blend it in with the crowd.
And
But we
then
don't
that-
necessarily know that this door like somehow leads up to there.
That
I mean, I doubt they're coming
also
through the
is
sewer to
the
get to
same
it.
plan as turning people invisible and sending them through the front door.
Actually, I think it's a better entrance to send someone invisible through, though, because
Wait.
There are fewer people, I think.
so where Sandy is at now is like a hallway.
Okay, so on the other side, this is basically like what it would have been a continuation of the sewer system. One thing you do notice, though, so basically, like I said, you're on a walkway, a stone walkway, and then to your right is like 10 feet wide. That's where all the sewage is, all the sewer water flowing, right? On the other side of this wall, you see that it's like the same exact situation, except like the sewer water is like there's like hardly any at all. Like there's just very
delicious.
little, like almost dry. There's just like puddles.
So
So
it's probably a ton. They probably sectioned this side off so it didn't get sewage nasty into it, and that might be like the escape tunnel or something that they use.
But
But then they have to escape through a wall as well, right?
That's my question: is why is there a door
know.
that goes to a wall?
No, there's not. There's a door that goes to a tunnel, but the tunnel continues onward farther than we can see.
Well, why don't we just send Sandy to find another door? Because if they
I
can get in,
did.
Because
And it reached
further than his
the
100-foot reach.
limit of what
well,
I can
you just
reach.
send her until she finds the door, and then tell her to come back. Right? I thought that was something that she could do, right?
I could technically tell her to keep walking until she gets back to us.
Or to another grate or door that we could go through. Or just
That
tell her
is-
to find a way out and then return whenever she finds a way out of the sewers that way. Because they have to have a way other than through that door, right? Because why would this be here?
Yeah.
Maybe?
That's why I'm saying I think this is their exit. I think this leads to another door somewhere.
Yeah, and we could go through that door and sneak in through the tunnel.
If we can find it, yeah.
And
I
then
mean-
if we know that secret door, they're more likely to understand that we are part of the organization.
So theoretically, he could say, "Hey, Sandy, keep walking until you find a way out. I'll summon you back tomorrow morning, and then you tell me what you saw."
That's what I said.
That is an option. We could have Sandy scout it out.
If we desperately want to go down this way. I think it's an option. I don't know if it's the best way because I think it would be more suspicious for a bunch of newcomers to know about this entrance than like the door to the Keexie Tavern. What if we actually went to the front door of the tavern and said her brother sent us and see what happens?
Well, her brother's was found out and sent to the mines, so
Not by
Which
them,
we
though,
don't
right?
know.
He
We
was
don't know
taken
who sent.
from here.
Yeah, we don't know if it was by them, but we would immediately if they did something to us if we said that.
But then we're gonna lose all opportunity to find out that information.
No, we just keep one of them alive. It's what we do now.
We don't
How
know
has
where
it worked
this
out for us every
tavern-
single time we've done it?
where the spine
Really
is.
great.
That's the important information we need. Where is said mine?
Or we act like we're from the mine.
The mine that we don't know where it is?
Yeah.
or what
We
or what it's
say,
called.
hey, we were sent to pick up more miners. Or more, what would be a word that they would use? More debtors?
I doubt that they come. I doubt they have a quota to meet, and like, it's more likely that they send the people they don't want to have to deal with.
Yeah, but they don't send them alone, right? And say, we're back and we were told to pick up a couple of things. And if they're confused, they'll be like, what do you mean you didn't know about this? I thought blah, blah, blah told you. We just make up a fucking name. We'll just say, I thought James told you about this. You didn't hear
I don't
from
know what your
James?
charisma is, but mine's much too low to come up with that.
I mean, she's really good at lying, so
Who's really good at lying?
you do great all the time.
When have I ever lied?
I'm sure you
Or lied
have.
successfully.
Okay, you're really good at talking.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I try really hard not to lie to people. I don't entirely tell them the truth, but I don't like lying to people.
I mean, if there's any of us who can tell a good lie, it's Sandy.
It's Jorgen.
I don't know why Sandy is the one you chose, but you're not wrong. Alright, are we gonna try to lie our way through the front door? Or do we want to investigate the sewers?
I think only two of us should lie. That way we have a backup plan if that fails.
Also, we
Well,
were
yeah,
standing like all over that courtyard. There's a really good chance that they saw the four of us together, so
Yeah.
But the four of us might not know about it. It might be just two of us that know about it. And then the other two, that you guys slip the other two and like, they don't know about your, I don't know.
I think so. The plan that has the most chance of success in my eyes is a plan we don't have to talk to people. Because every time we've talked to people,
We've killed people.
They realize how stupid we are.
So
Well, I'm saying this time if we talk to people, we go in with a story and actually do it.
no, we've tried having stories though, but we just don't. We never have all the information for the story. I think so. I'd say we put it to either a vote or we let our leader decide.
Our leader is the
Triss.
only one who actually has a
Yeah.
investment in this.
This is Triss.
This is for
your
her.
call. So I would say that Triss, you just decide. You decide what you think is best for us to do on this. We've found options, so you pick.
I wanted it.
The last thing we want to do too is like bring anything that would put your brother in more danger too. So
There's not much more danger you can be in, is there?
I don't know. They could just be like, "Oh, somebody's looking for you. We murder you now."
But that won't stop us from looking for him. That will make us want vengeance, right?
I don't know. They could just make it harder for us to find what they're doing.
Yeah, that too.
Because I mean, if they're slaving people into mining for them, we probably want to take down more than just. We want to do more than just find him. We want to stop them from like enslaving people, right?
I'm pretty much just here to save her brother, but I guess if we can stop them along the way, then
I mean, we've freed one mine. Why not another? It's kind of the thing we do.
yeah, but we were getting paid for that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we should do the right thing for the sake of doing the right thing, maybe.
I'm
And then
sure if we discover some sort of underground slave trade, I assume someone would give you some sort of reward, Aaron.
It's the
And if
reward
not,
of
I'll give
friendship.
you a pat on the back.
Yeah, the reward of friendship we
job,
found
buddy.
along the way.
All right, so what are we doing, Chris?
I'm thinking. I don't know, but why did we think Alatos was here? The letter, right?
The letter.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
need to
Molahay letter. No, it was a letter to Alatos.
Yeah, a letter to Alatos from Ranzig, I believe.
Tazak for not collecting them.
Was it addressed to the Keexie Tavern? Is that why?
Yeah, it was on the envelope. Like, you
Okay.
guys were looking through, and that's where it was headed.
Okay, that's what I don't have in my notes. Okay. So there's a very good chance that if Alatos is here, if any of us walk into this place, we're apparently very recognizable.
We just say Tazak sent us and then see what happens.
Again, her brother.
Walk into a
brother.
trap. Specifically,
These-
walk into a trap to find Alatos.
Yeah, these people want all of us for some sort of offering.
Maybe they'll forget because I'm just human. Like maybe
Oh.
it's like you guys are really important, and they're like, oh, and the other one, I guess.
I don't think that's the case.
Hmm.
I think it's an all of us sort of thing. Okay, how long does the invisibility thing last?
An hour.
I have too many 1 hour.
Okay.
So what about this? What if you tell Sandy to continue down the other way until they continue down the other way until they can get out and then try to find you. If you can't find if she doesn't find you by a certain time, you resummon her and she can tell you the way she came out and what she saw. And then so that way we can at least very well find that entrance, because even if we go into the Keexie Tavern on the front door, knowing where the back door is could be super helpful.
I agree with that.
So at the very least,
Also,
just so we can do something, so we're not paralyzed by indecision.
if we come back, say, in the morning, I can use my spell tonight to ask Briar if he knows how to get in.
I absolutely do not think we should do this tonight.
Okay.
All right, let's do that. Because then he can at least try to give us more information. I would just make sure that you let him know that he needs to wrap it up pretty quick. Because last time he ran over, I think, and the message just stopped.
Well, he told me where it was. He just wasn't able to tell me how to get in.
You just,
Right.
just have to say like reply 20, however, like 22 words. How do we find you, or something like that?
How to get in.
Yeah.
And then Jorgen can send his lizard, and then we can, I guess, go in a different part of the sewers.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Well, or we could just long rest and.
Oh, we're not doing the watermelons tonight.
Oh, we could do watermelons. Yeah, let's do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you send your lizard out,
Right.
and
Sorry,
then
I forgot we had other side quests.
Oh yeah.
always you send your lizard out, because we're not
Done.
planning to do Keexie tonight. And then in the morning, she can talk to her brother, and then we can reevaluate with new information in the morning.
Sounds good.
That makes sense to me. And then tonight we do watermelons.
Then I would like to tell Sandy to try one of the other paths to find another grate or some way to get out of the sewers. That's what we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then to return to that spot once she's found something.
Oh, I was just gonna say have her come out and climb up into the city and try to find you.
It's a whole lot easier if she's there because she'll be within range that I could just.
I know, but we just have to go back
Rat.
down through this sewers to get to her then.
I feel like you could just bring it to you, like from
Okay.
wherever.
Then I will have her explore those grates.
Yeah, just go through the sewers.
Right.
Look for. We could just go sleep. She could do all the reconnaissance, find the werewolves, find the way out.
Whoa.
No?
Werewolves might eat her.
Watermelons.
Watermelons, yeah.
She also might get eaten by like a snake or something in the sewer. So I mean, there's
Rats.
a ton of stuff. Yeah, rats.
Oh.
Great, but I assume she can stay on the walls and stay out of trouble. I assume anyway.
Only one way to find out.
And
Go
what I will say is, so Sandy is an intelligent creature, so you don't have to be like ultra specific with what you say. You could just kind of give her the gist of like these are kind of what we're hoping to accomplish. This is kind of like how I
Right.
want you to help with that, and it's not going to be like a monkey paw situation where you said this exactly. She followed your directions to the letter. You know,
Automaton.
yeah.
I think we should go buy whatever you need to summon Sandy, though, tonight. Just in case something happens. We're already prepared to bring her back.
I also don't know if that's how this works. I don't know if she dies, if we can bring her back with all of her memories intact.
It says, from what I'm reading, it is the same familiar that you bring back. It says wall of familiar. When the familiar drops, it disappears. Drops 0, it disappears, leaving behind no physical form. It reappears after you cast the spell again, meaning like this is the same familiar. As far as that's what this means to me.
It'd be fun though to have him like roll a d100 and see how much she remembers before dying.
Yeah, because
Why you gotta
originally
be
I was like,
this?
originally I was like, this is just a new familiar. Like they're not gonna have the memories, but the way it's described, it seems like it's the same thing. So yeah.
Okay. Does it have to take the same form then?
When you do the resummon, it does not. That's how that when you pay the gold to summon them, that's when you choose the form.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause
it's like
a spirit. It's what is it? Fiend, fae, undead, spirit, or something like that.
I would assume that this is just like your spirit animal, and like if you choose like a different shape, it's going to be like the same, thing. Assuming it's not like, we're not changing from a celestial to a fiend or something like that.
Okay, so you're telling Sandy to do that, and then we're leaving the sewer. We're gonna go buy, I don't remember what you need. And then, are we doing werewolves? Watermelons?
There's something to do.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do
Sure, why
watermelons.
And then we have to figure out where we're staying.
Yeah,
We still have
well,
a room at one place.
We have a tiny room that we barely fit in at that place.
We could all split up and stay at a different place. She could go home. We could all get our own rooms.
I don't think we should split up.
I think that's a
But
terrible idea.
we could get
That doesn't
more
sound
rooms
good.
at the crappy tavern, or we could just go home.
Are you okay with going home? We were worried about being followed at one point.
I think Kit was worried about us being followed.
I mean, I don't know. Don't you feel like we're always being watched? We're like
Well,
highly sought after. What is it? Sacrifices or something?
yeah, but
Offerings. But it's
what-
also like a
what's-
temple full of magical people. Like, I don't know.
once you find out that an evil cult is trying to have you assassinated, you just stop worrying about that, you know?
You
Yeah,
do?
you have multiple organizations trying to kill you.
You guys stopped worrying about it? What the?
Look, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. To be fair, their assassin was really terrible.
So
Honestly,
they
And-
hired more than one.
I mean, honestly, if anything, it makes me sleep better at night because I know that they're going to take me. I at least have a chance to fight them, and they're not just going to shoot me with a bow from a mile away.
And it makes me sleep better at night because I know that if an assassin shows up, they're gonna take Aaron, and then I know that he'll have a chance to fight, you know?
I guess I'll just be quadruple cautious and nobody else is.
Well, you know,
So
it
can we
helps
get
when
out
you
here
can see at
because
night.
It's starting to burn my nose.
Whatever, let's go. Oh, wait, where are we going? We're going back. We're gonna climb out of this grate and climb into the grate in front of the other tavern.
We're
I
gonna
don't think
buy supplies.
I don't think we need to
Oh,
worry about the supplies.
So we're going
We
to
can get
source for
those-
sundries?
We need 10 gold of charcoal, incense, and herbs. We can get that.
At like a regular store, right?
Yeah, we'll get that if we need it.
Okay.
Aaron probably still has pockets full. It'll be fine.
Okay, so we're just gonna climb out of here, walk across town, and then climb into a different sewer.
I think Aaron should go first.
I do that.
Before you do,
Oh.
so you guys are exiting the sewer, and you're gonna go check the one by the Seven Suns. You're gonna go over there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I know, what it is that you're trying to get Sandy to do. I just want to make sure. What do you want her to do? You just want her to like explore and like come back, like.
I think the plan is to try to find to find the entrance that we
How
can
long
use
have I
to
been
get to
muted?
that
My
side.
goodness.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was on mute. I guess I want her to explore all of those routes as much as she can, noting any of the like grates or any additional doors,
Okay.
and make sure that she's able to exit any grates that she finds, so that way she can mark, those locations. So recon,
Alright.
basically, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So look around, leave any grates you can, kind of check that out to just kind of do general reconnaissance. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That will suffice. Okay. So you guys now you head over to out front the Seven Suns building, and you head into the sewers that I have a map for. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
All right.
Do we have to?
Did we want to
Now-
stop by sundries first so you can get what you need? It's,
I
like,
don't-
on the way.
I don't think we need those supplies. I think they're so common that we can get them if we need them in the morning.
Okay.
So I really don't want to spend 10% of our gold
If you don't have
if
to.
we don't need it. Yeah.
What's the point in having gold if you don't spend it?
That's
Well,
what
then you
poor
won't have
people
any-
say.
Wow.
Trish, who has zero, she has 1 gold to her name.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what the poor folks say. I wouldn't know anything about that. All right. So you guys climb down this ladder. You remove the grate, and I'm guessing you probably, last person kind of replaces the grate as you make your way down this ladder into the sewers.
Yes.
Okay.
I can
I
see it.
can
I
see
think
You
it.
can
I'm
see
supposed
till
to see.
here.
Hold on. Let me
Just this is my range of sight.
And then it's like gray beyond that.
Darkness. Oh,
Yeah.
that must be nice.
Oh, do you not see anything?
Oh,
just
because you don't
human?
have dark vision.
You know, I'll watch the ladder. Have fun.
Don't we have like a candle?
Don't light the candle. The methane will kill all of us.
Methane. What kind of candle do you have?
Oh, the methane in the
In the
sewers. We light
sewer.
a candle.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. I
Oh,
see.
no, I have a fart powered candle.
Yeah,
Let me reload it.
it definitely smells like a sewer down here. But yeah, so that place where you were before, if you're noticing how there's like a pathway right here. Oh, if I could grab the ruler. If you're noticing, oh, that's not what I wanted to do either.
Fireball!
Jorgen, no.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, I swear.
You notice there's like a pathway here and then like 10 feet of sewage. This is essentially like exactly what you were looking at before. So
Well, have fun, guys.
Well, I had that infinite candle forever burning
Do how bright is that?
candle.
But doesn't it still have like wax that like it burns through? So it's not like infinite.
Also, don't we just have like a lantern or something?
We have torches.
I don't have a torch.
I thought we had torches.
Oh wait, group
Did.
loot. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was looking at my normal loot like a moron.
you have torch.
Okay, but isn't the candle, like, magic? Does
It
it
is.
actually burn through wax?
We have 14 torches.
So
Jesus.
you were the one who identified it, and you learned the command word and everything. And what you learned was that it's a candle that will stay lit. You use the command word, and it will stay lit as until you say the word again. And it will burn through the wax eventually, but this is like magical wax, and it will take like quite a bit of time. It will last much longer than like a normal candle would.
Okay.
So you think probably for your purposes, it's essentially infinite, as long as you don't leave it someplace for a year and come back.
Okay.
Can I have a torch, please?
All right. So you pull out a torch and you light it.
Yeah.
Sit lights the methane, we all die.
We'll
Torch.
about to find out.
You're bright.
Hey, it's a lot better down here now.
It's about the same.
Still pretty gross.
I will say that you are hearing a sound of like water from the east, like splashing water.
Do
Oh.
we see like claw marks or anything in here or on the ladder?
Oh my.
Claw marks. Yeah, you wouldn't see any claw marks, but go ahead and roll a. Yeah, I'm just gonna say you wouldn't see any claw marks on the floor or on the ladder. And as Kit moves over here,
Oh, I saw a symbol carved into the thing, didn't I?
up top, there was a symbol carved
Yeah.
into it. It was the same symbol as the symbol that you may or may not have seen before. Kit, as you move over here, you could see that there's like this broken pipe over here.
And that one too, right?
Yes, and also over there, you're seeing water just like spewing out of it, just going like, and you're not hearing, what you're hearing, the sound of the water is not this water hitting any sort of floor, but rather like you think above you around the corner, it seems like there's water shooting in this direction and actually hitting the other wall. But yeah, as far as this water coming out, and it's quite a bit of water, it's just going into a void.
Then you don't hear anything at the bottom?
Yeah, you're not hearing anything.
Whoa.
So down there is probably not the direction we need to go.
200 10-foot poles. Never mind, that's more than 10 feet. We could jump in the hole.
I mean, do we need to go that way?
No, I don't know. We'll find out.
Let's go other ways first.
Because I could probably jump that
Does-
pretty easily.
That's what
but
I was thinking.
If there's like
Does
a magical
Aaron-
force field in the way.
Ooh, that was bad.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Good
I could
idea.
I could throw a coin.
Yeah, it's a magical force field that only stops living creatures.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let's just go the other way, I think.
Does Aaron smell anything? down
Aaron is
here?
actively not smelling anything.
He said
Aaron
no.
and as well as the rest of you can only smell one thing.
And that's poo!
Dookie.
Thanks for clarifying.
I assumed it would be sewage, but
Guys, look in the water.
Uh-huh.
I think I recognize that one.
What?
You're gross.
Oh.
y'all need Jesus.
Who's that?
Good point.
Y'all need Torm.
Who is that? Only Tor.
I don't feel like going down the ways where there's not walkways, so
Yeah, that would go that way. I mean, if I was a werewolf, I wouldn't walk in the water. I mean, watermelon.
or
You wouldn't walk in the watermelon.
I
can I
mean-
hear it? Now that we're far enough away from the rushing water, can I hear anything else besides like our own footsteps?
So you first thing as you come to here, what you notice is that it's there's like a break in the wall here. There's like loose like bricks and things just kind of laying about here. And it looks like there's like a tunnel, like maybe a man-made tunnel. You're not sure, but there's definitely like this 10-foot wide tunnel over here. And you were like asking if you hear anything.
Yeah, because I figure now we're far enough away from the water.
Roll a perception for hearing. But okay. Let's see. You do hear, you kind of standing there, right? You don't hear anything, but you hear like movement coming, like echoing, very like it's quiet, but you definitely hear it with a 24, like kind of coming down from this direction. There was something or someone like moving. You definitely heard movement of something.
I whispered to everybody, "There's something alive down there. Let's try to go a little bit quiet."
Okay,
And
I'll
I kinda
follow
start
your
walking
lead.
towards.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth if you want to stealth forward down this.
Can I pass without a trace?
Yeah, if you tell them like, hey, hold on, is it just an action?
It would be an action to cast pass without a trace.
And
Yeah,
it's
you
like a
could do
Plus
radius.
10.
Yeah, you could do that. You can cast it without.
I can cast it once per day without using a spell slot.
Don't I have disadvantage for this, right? With plate?
For stealth,
Yeah.
yeah, you have disadvantage in plate armor. Now, if you had that on keg armor, that's whoa.
I rolled a 20.
But what's pass without trace do? It gives you like plus
Plus 10.
something.
10.
Plus,
Oh,
plus
just
10.
plus 10. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are like normally this would be pretty bad, right? Except for Jorgen, he's amazing. But yeah, Alex,
Thanks.
you
You're
do
the
it.
first person to ever say that. Thank
Yeah.
you. Wow.
Jorgen gets a 29 on his stealth.
Oh, where'd
Yes.
Jorgen go?
So you guys move silently, very quietly. You may proceed.
Why are we going single file?
Although I will say, if you're trying to be stealthy,
Maybe we should go in the back with that torch.
yeah, I'm just reminding you, kid. You got a torch, so you do you, right?
I'm gonna set my
But-
torch down.
Oh, you're gonna
Do
play-
you.
You just gotta set it there. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll just like keep a hand
Okay,
on.
hold on though. Let me.
Yeah.
If everyone would pause while I remove this torch real quick.
I'll keep a hand on Trish's shoulder.
Yeah, I will guide you.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, you can't see anything, right? Because it's literally pitch black. Yeah, that's the torch.
Okay,
This is
got
you.
it. There's two of me. Let's go.
It gets weird, doesn't it?
Well, this also lets me be able to follow Trish around because I couldn't see her before, so.
Oh, okay.
Did we have the candle like ready so if we get into some shit, we can light it And then Kit
think
can
we're
see what
already
we're
in.
fighting.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
that you whisper that really quietly.
Yes.
Do I have the candle, or did Aaron take that back?
I think you have it.
I'll leave that to Aaron. Did you take it back?
No. Once you told me it was just a candle that never burns out, I think I looked. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I can't. The problem was I couldn't use it to burn the building down, so I gave it to you.
Okay. So then I'll hand it over to Kit, and that way,
What's that?
I mean, we have torches, right?
Yeah, but I think
that's gonna take time. If we're
Okay.
in a fight.
What is this? Who's touching me?
It's still me.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right, but there's still light here.
Oh
You
God,
can see
Jorgen's in
me.
front of me.
You can see because this torch is
Yeah, I know.
illuminating whatever. You feel touch.
I feel like you're just being mean on purpose. Take this candle.
Thing around this corner
Yes.
that will probably kill all of us.
It's because
So
you're so stealthy.
Did you see something?
I saw the edge of a token.
You saw the edge of a token? Alright, so what you would have seen then, if you just saw like the edge of it, you would have seen, yeah, there's like some kind of big something in there. It doesn't really look like a person, but
Should I just get the torch?
you think it's probably got its back to you.
It has its back to us. Should we just go kill it?
What if
We
it's
don't want it behind us while we're in here.
what if it's nice?
I doubt it's nice. It lives in the sewers.
Sure, why
What
not?
if it's a watermelon?
It's not.
Maybe we should round the corner preparing for tangerines and
Sure.
kumquat if we need to.
I can't see shit. It's gonna be great.
Do you want?
The light stops here. It's black after that.
Take notice of us?
Huh?
Good.
Does it seem to take notice of us?
Okay, so you're still sneaking, right? You're not like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, goading it. So as you come around the corner a little bit more, I'm guessing you're like sticking your head out. You want to get a better look at this thing, right?
Yeah.
Aaron's not crazy. Well, maybe he is. Anyway, yeah, it definitely looks like there's this facing away from you would be this pretty large creature. You know, it's like 9 feet tall, maybe. It's got like some sort of carapace action going on. It's definitely like moving a little bit, like, but it's just kind of standing there. You're not exactly sure what it's doing. It hasn't noticed you yet because, like, you're being real quiet.
Do we kill it?
Can you see anything beyond it?
The tunnel continues.
Tangerines?
Ah! I attack it.
Oh.
Okay, all right. You rush
I will
forward.
follow
I'm just gonna
as
pull
well.
Kit along with me.
Okay.
Wait, did he say tangerines?
Yes.
Yes, we're whispering as we're attacking.
Give me 1 second here. While I make a combat.
I'm gonna hit so many people that are not my intended target.
He gave you a candle.
I don't know how to use the candle.
Oh boy.
So, surprise round is gonna happen. You guys are rolling initiative. Aaron, you said you wanted to like go forward and attack this thing. So, if you want, you can go first. But like on the next round, it's gonna be just normal initiative order.
Me! Yeah, I did jump at it with my battle axe.
No, yeah, go for it. You do the thing. You attack it in the back before it has a chance to turn around. You have advantage because you are surprising it.
I was about to ask that.
13. So yeah, you rush forward, and you hit it in the back with your battle axe. It bounces off.
Oh no! Extra attack.
All right. As you go to swing at it again, it turns around to face you, and you see this horrific, large creature with this horrible, horrible mouth.
Do I still have advantage?
Yeah. So then, yeah, 20 hits.
Yes!
For 13 damage.
Eat it!
All right.
Nice.
And then I'm going to bonus action. So some of the the blood from like when I ran with my shoulder into the wall. The scabs that were starting to heal there, one of them like cracks open and pours down onto the axe and freezes the blade.
Mm-hmm.
So I take damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that's not. I think it's a D6. But anyway, I'm gonna take some damage, and now my axe has ice on it.
All right, you do that. Pop it out. All right, so Jorgen, you are first to act.
All right. I'm gonna put a hex, and then I'm just gonna. Oh, I rolled damage. Sorry.
Okay.
You think I just like forgot how to do this? Do we have advantage, or is it
Yeah.
just normal?
Everyone will have advantage for this first round.
Okay.
Yep, 21 will hit for. Oh, that's your damage to yourself. I
Yeah.
was like, what
Oh, okay.
damage? What?
And then I need to roll for hex as well. So first attack will be 21 damage, and then I get a second Eldritch Blast.
But, okay, yeah, the first one hits, and you have a second one as well.
Okay.
We're all just, remembering how to. Yeah, 19 hits. That's your blast.
Okay. I don't think I get to use Genie's Wrath a second time,
Correct.
but technically I think Hex does hit again.
Yes. So 9.
So 9 for the second one.
All right,
I
you
did
blast as
30
well.
damage in one round. I feel good.
Yeah,
That's it for me.
did it. And then it's going to be Umber Hulk is surprised. Get your turn. I'm guessing you're going to turn on candle.
How bright do I think this candle is?
You think it's probably about like a torch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll turn on the candle.
Let there be light.
Holy shit. And I'll move forward.
Oh yeah,
It's way scarier now.
I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. And I'm gonna hit it with this new axe.
It is still a +1 though, so you get a +1 bonus on it. So that would be
14.
14 bounces off of the creature's
Okay.
carapace.
It's
but you
great to hide.
so, and remember, these are advantage. So that was
Oh.
like one attack. You're 10 and 13.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll again. This one's at advantage for your extra attack.
Fuck me. Okay. This
Alright,
candle
so-
is bad juju.
Alright, yeah, 25 hits. You hit him.
Finally.
Yeah, so put away your two-handed weapon and take out your one-handed weapon to get the bonus action
So,
attack.
I'm guessing you dropped the candle on the ground then, because you're like, if
Oh,
you want
sure.
to pull out another weapon.
Isn't that a free
Okay.
action?
Yeah, you could drop it as a free action.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
so-
didn't hit, so it doesn't. I just swing my axe
Yeah.
around and then finally hit the damn thing.
Well, you're dual wielding now because you stacked your bonus action. So you drop it on the ground. It's not like it's like a non-issue, but you do that. All right, so that's your turn,
Found
and then
that
it is
candle anyway.
Chris's turn.
I would like to toll the dead.
Toll the Dead. That is a saving throw.
Hoping it's not very wise, guys.
It fails.
Cool.
Takes 7 damage.
Ooh, that's my turn.
Okay, all right. You do it. All right, then Aaron already went. And Jorgen.
All right. I was not prepared. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's just hit it. So no longer advantage, right?
That is correct. No longer at
Okay.
advantage. 19 hits, though.
So that's 12 for the first one.
All right. Yeah.
I assume that hits,
Uh-huh.
and 19 for the second.
All right. So you guys... You killed it. It's dead. It
Woo!
didn't even get a chance to do anything. Good job.
All right, that bug's not that scary. I told you guys, we're golden gods.
But then...
Yeah.
You feel the ground rumbling.
Classic.
And popping out of a hole is another one.
And they get a surprise attack.
No, you guys are in combat. Like, you're not gonna get surprised. You feel it coming through with the rumbling. It's gonna attack. This one has actions. It's gonna attack Triss. Triss, you're gonna attack.
Cool.
Alright, let me target you. 21.
Well, that definitely hits.
Jesus.
Alright. For 7 damage. Not bad.
All right.
You claw you again.
Okay.
What? Oh, you what? What were you
I was
say?
gonna use my reaction.
Oh, okay, go for it.
It's my Wrath of the Storm.
Yeah,
And
that's
It's a reaction to cast Fireball.
I played a Tempest Cleric. I remember this thing. It saves, but it takes half damage?
Yes.
Choice failed save. Yes. Alright, so go ahead and roll that 2d8. Alright, so
Woohoo!
then it swings it at you again and misses. That was the second attack. And then the mandibles. Gonna try and get you with those. And it misses. So yeah. Alright, okay, it's your turn.
Oh, wow, that happened so fast. I'll move over here. Say, not today! I hit it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try anyway. 24 hit? I think that
24
hits.
hits!
Okay.
11 damage.
This is my other one.
23 hits.
Dang.
For 9 damage.
And then other one.
Another one. 20 hits. Can you roll below a 20, please?
No,
Alright.
I already
For 12
did that.
damage.
That was last round.
That's true. That was last round. Yeah. Alright. Anything else? You good?
Yeah.
You want an action surge?
I cannot do that.
Yeah.
I have no more.
Oh, you're out?
Yeah.
Oh,
We used
okay.
it when we fought the cult people.
Oh, okay. Good call, good call. Cool. So that's your turn. Let me repop this out because I closed it. It's gonna be Triss's turn.
All right. I would like to start with a shocking grasp.
All right.
I'm assuming they don't have any metal.
No metal.
Whoa!
Wow.
Nice.
There you go. There, 19 damage. That's a big old shocking grasp. If you grab a hold of him and he violently, gets shocked.
Yeah, because fuck that dude. And then I would like to pull out the sickle
Mm-hmm.
and cast spiritual weapon on it, and then I can use it for my can I
Yep.
hit with it when I cast it?
You can, just like it was normal spiritual weapon.
Perfect.
You can do that. Are you holding it? You're just gonna hold it?
I'm just gonna hold it.
All right, yeah. You do that. Go ahead and make your attack. 25 hits for 11 damage. All right.
I did not like being hit, guys.
Yeah, going after healer. This guy's got the meta.
All right, Aaron, it's your turn.
Hey, I'm going to attack it.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
I just turn around and I just swing my axe.
All right. 17 and 13. Both those miss.
Just glance.
Yeah, exactly. That it?
I'm done.
All right, Jordan.
All right, so bonus action, I can just apply Hex to him.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
18 hits. For 10.
And we will try one more.
All right, 12 just bounces off its carapace.
All right. And I think I'm gonna move, see if I can clear some room for Aaron.
It's gonna call at you. 18 probably doesn't hit. 17 probably doesn't hit. As you're just kind of weaving around, he's like hitting above your head here, like scratching across the walls of the cave here as dirt kind of falls down on you. And the mandibles come out. 24 to hit you.
Definitely hits.
For 10 slashing damage.
Okay. Ow.
And then it's Kit's turn. It's kind of blub blub.
How big is this thing?
It's probably like 9 feet tall. It's pretty big, bulky creature.
Does it look almost dead?
I mean, it looks pretty beat up. It's like bleeding and stuff.
Want to move Trish behind me.
Okay.
I will not fight that.
Okay. It would be. That's gonna require
An
one
action.
of your attacks.
Yeah,
So.
I kind of
Yeah.
figured. And then I will, after she's behind me, I'll go ahead and hit it.
Keep behind me. What are you doing up here? She's like, but I have a knife. I have armor. I'm attacking.
She keeps
him."
getting hit.
All right. So you don't fight it. You just let it happen. You're like, fine, whatever.
I did a shit ton of damage, guys.
You did.
Glory hog. Yeah, you attack him. That hits for 9 damage, and then you.
Bonus action.
Well, that was one attack. You know, take your second attack.
Yep.
9 misses.
That's my turn.
Well, I'm going to attempt to toll the dead first.
All right. 20. Oh, that was your. I rolled it for you. 15. It saves.
Okay. Still takes. No, it doesn't. No. Okay. Then I will have it fly over and I will use the spiritual weapon.
Okay. That hits. Hey, you want to do this?
Nice.
Woo!
Gonna sickle his head off.
All right. You do that. He's dead. Do that.
Fuck, that hurt, guys. I kind of need a minute here.
Okay, I'll go get my torch.
I have a
I
candle.
cut their heads off.
Yeah, but you can't
well,
just...
you do not. You cut one head off. The other one is already decapitated.
I already did that.
Yeah, I cut the head off and I like hollow it out. Guys, let's make these into helmets.
Ugh. Pick up my torch.
Okay.
Go away, fake kid.
Okay, I healed myself for 18.
All right. You
Oh.
do that.
Crazy. These don't look like wotermelons.
No, they look like bugs.
Does seem like a strange thing to have just like laying around your sewers.
We should probably tell someone about this.
We should just start writing a report for things, weird things that we run into in the city for Commander.
Oh man, I feel like this train has come off the rails.
Well, but
Whose fault is that?
Not it.
Trish, everyone's leaving you.
yep,
Just before we get too
Bye.
far, I would have picked up the candle.
Okay,
I would
sure.
not have.
Yeah, you can keep that thing.
Presumably
Yeah,
turn it
Even
off.
though it appears that it's still on your person. Yes, I'll turn it off.
This is my torch. I wouldn't picked it up.
Okay.
Left the candle where it was.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Mhm.
fuck that magical item.
It made me miss every swing
that.
Well,
Are you sure it's not just your new axe?
until I dropped it.
Where are we going?
I don't know, following Aaron. It's a dead end.
Aaron, you notice that there is some light coming down from like the ceiling of the sewer here. So you head over to investigate, presumably.
Ew.
Yeah, you look up. There's like a grate above you, and there's light coming down. It's kind of like a, grate looks a little bit larger than the one that you used to climb down where you climb down. Yeah. There's also no ladder or anything.
I jump up to the grate.
Okay, you want to try and climb the wall?
Nope, he literally jumps.
No,
Oh,
I've got
you
like a
jump.
third- like a
Okay,
third
jump
vertical.
up to the grate. You do that. You go grab a hold of the, like, through the bars and, like,
Yep.
hey, you do that.
I pull myself up and I try to look around.
Trying to look around. All right. Let me do a thing real quick here.
Someone stomps on my fingers.
Jorgen, you shouldn't be in the back, really. Just in
Better?
case. Yeah, just in case something comes behind us.
You probably wouldn't be able to see like all of this, but it's fine. It's like. This is what you see.
Darkness.
Oh, you don't have a token. Only Aaron sees this.
Huh. Do I recognize any of them?
I mean, you could probably just barely make out like a flaming fist symbol.
Okay.
And as you take a moment to maybe think about it, you realize that kind of the direction and stuff that you've been traveling, you're probably under the Flaming Fist headquarters.
Huh.
So that's what you see. Assuming nothing else, I'm going to move you back to the other.
Yep. I like swing down and drop down to them. Guys, I think we're under the Flaming Fist.
What'd you see?
Flaming Fist.
Yeah, that's a good sign that we're under their headquarters.
Like a person or the symbol or?
Yeah, there's like people, and they one of them like could kind of just barely make a Flaming Fist symbol at the top of their tunic.
Oh.
Okay, did it look like an area we've been to before?
Tavern. Not that I've been to before.
Okay.
There's a ladder that way.
It looks like there's light over there too.
What was that sound?
My door closing because I have my window open.
Oh, I thought it was a ghost.
It closed itself.
Unrelated to the sewers.
Alright. You move forward. You see light coming down. You see another sewer grate above you. This one with a ladder.
All right, who should check it out?
Did we go in a circle?
I'm assuming this will lead us out somewhere.
No, this isn't
Yeah,
where we started.
I'll poke my head up.
Oh,
Okay, you're gonna climb up the ladder and pull, kind of remove the. You're gonna give a good gander, try and figure out where you are.
Yep.
And you are. Double check.
The Ye Old Inn.
in the
I was
back.
thinking it'd be further down.
You are.
Because it's only 120 feet from the Flaming Fist to where we are now. But as we know, every foot we travel in the sewers, it's actually 12 feet on the surface lands.
You see that you are, in fact, in front of the Ye Old Inn.
Wait, what? I thought we went in the one that was in front of the Ye Old Inn.
You
We
went.
went in front of the Seven Sons.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess we just jump over there.
I jump over here.
You do that.
Oh.
I also
boy.
jump over here.
You do that.
I don't know if I can jump that far.
I've got
Hey.
pretty good decks.
Yes, I'm also very small.
What do you
You
need?
You have a 15 strength.
Yeah, I have 16.
All right. You feel like you could probably make that jump.
Cool.
All right. Jorgen, do you have 15 strength?
Strength? No, but I have 16 decks.
Well, too
Does
bad
that
that
help?
doesn't help you with athletics checks, which jumping happens to be. But you know what? Like the thing is like everyone else did it just fine.
We'll
so
catch him if he
I
falls
push him.
short.
are you gonna
push him
ask for help
as-
when?
As he
Like-
falls short, I just palm his face like he falls in the sewer water.
Oh, what I will say
That
is
is
that
that is a very good point. I don't trust these people, and I can clearly see that there's a path back there.
what I'm gonna say though is that Triss is a halfling
Yeah.
in plate armor, and she made that jump like it was nothing. So just saying.
Give him some space.
All right.
Okay, roll an athletics check. to try and jump a distance further than what your strength would normally allow.
Is Triss going to assist?
I will be there to catch you if you don't quite make it.
I would like to cancel her assist.
Okay.
You're
Too
gonna
bad.
hinder it?
Yeah, I would like to hinder.
So you basically jump across. It's one of those situations where your feet land on the edge and you're just gonna fall into sewage unless someone reaches out, grabs you, and just pulls you just like an inch forward to help you get your balance back.
I am definitely doing that.
And that's what just does. I don't know if she like pauses for a moment or if she just does it immediately.
just
That's up to you.
I was ready to grab him.
All right.
She holds his shirt just for a second, just so he knows she has control the power of him.
He stabilizes in air and just pushes him in.
All right.
I just push him over.
I will need the a counter for that. I will hold person. I will leave you here for an hour.
You.
Whole person's only a minute.
Oh, a minute. Whichever.
Wait,
If-
what's your strength score?
Feel like an hour.
What's whose? What?
What's your strength score?
10. It's +0.
Okay. You got off easy.
Yeah, because there's no running
Okay.
start.
Again, I could have just walked around.
Could you have?
It certainly looks like I could have.
Oh,
Or
there's
I would have
just
sat down
pipe.
for 10 minutes and I would have just floated across.
All right. So
There's
well,
options.
hold on a
He
second.
just climbed over the pipe like it was nothing.
Yeah. So you see, like, there's like a pipe
Jump it.
sticking out, like, there's like barely enough room, like, between the pipe and this. Like, you can like, you could climb over it. It's a big ass pipe.
I jump over it.
You jump over it. You just barely hit your head on the ceiling as you jump over it. And,
Ow,
I
the
mean,
ceiling.
is Triss too short to just climb over it?
so it's like it's a pipe that's taller than you are.
Oh.
So it's a pipe, but you can try and climb over it.
I'll turn around and bend down on one knee and then hold up or put my hands on my knee, help the other
okay.
two up.
Gotta like boost us over.
Yeah, because it's way taller than Trev.
Well, I'll just help them both, I'll be honest. Just keep us moving along.
All right. Yeah, just roll an athletics check, Triss, with advantage because you're being boosted. 13. 13. You barely able to. You feel like you're gonna slip and fall in the sewage, but you manage to kind of slip up and over, just barely.
Alright. Same thing?
Same thing. Athletics check, not acrobatics. At advantage. 8. Okay. So
Not better.
he gives you a boost up, and you're like, okay, I got it. Your hands slip in such a way that you want to do something here.
Can I grab him before he falls in? Grab the back of his coat?
So for you, if you would like to, you see he's just going to land in this water
Yeah.
and hopefully not hit his head on the side here as he does. So you may use a dexterity saving throw to attempt to save him from this happening. Okay, you managed to save him. Absolutely.
Nice.
But in doing so, you lose your balance and you yourself fall into the sewage.
Son of a...
Can I use
Can I
my
try?
levitate to lift her out and over? I don't know if that's something I can do, but
It's only 10 feet deep, right? Or what? How deep is
I don't know how deep this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not it's probably up to your neck in depth, but yeah, it's. I assume that you would scurry out as fast as possible and just climb out. Yeah.
Yeah, and as I climb out, I just magically get clean.
Okay.
I say thanks, man.
How did you do that?
What?
I'm
Do
standing right there. There's no way
Yeah.
that I don't see this.
Mm-hmm. Describe to us how you magically get clean.
I don't know, it all just disappears. And then I pat Jorgen on the shoulder and say thanks. And then I assume the position to boost him over again.
You do that. Yes, and
Same-
Jordan would notice that, like, she's not even wet anymore. Like, what's going on here?
Are you gonna go over the pipe? Try this again?
Is there another option that didn't exactly work out last time? Did
I mean,
can levitate you.
that's a spell.
I could do it once a day.
Well, maybe I go over first and then try to pull you over?
I feel like that's going to result in the same thing. All right, we're already here. I'm just going for it.
Yeah, there you go.
You do it. In so many words, you do it.
Do the thing. Okay, do you need help getting up here?
I don't know. Do you need help getting up there?
I mean, rolling athletics.
I'm gonna run and jump.
Okay. Rolling
Do you
athletics.
need me to stand here, or do I need to get out of the way?
From the look of it, you look like she's answered it by jumping. So you can take that as you will.
He just sees me like back up a few steps and start jogging towards it.
Yeah.
Parkour. You have to say it or it doesn't work.
Yeah, you can make it up there.
Cool.
It's a little, like, crowded now, but
Cool.
How are you not covered in sewage?
Jorgen did a thing. I don't know.
She repels it.
Jorgen, you can do it.
Yeah, I'm anti-sewage.
You can do a cleany thing?
I have
He did it
no
before.
idea.
He did it whenever we were in the inn.
I don't think so.
Yeah, back in Baragost. Fire. He cleaned stuff.
I legitimately have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, Jorgen.
I've never seen him.
Oh
do a
god, there's
cleany
another
thing.
pipe?
Son of a!
Why are we going this way?
That's the only way.
I run and jump at an angle
okay.
Oh,
till I end over here.
Sure, you can do that.
Guys, it's easier over here.
Is
Also-
it?
Also, apparently, we're just on the other side of that hole.
oh.
Cool.
We could have gone the other way, I guess. Do you want to try to go over the pipe or jump?
Wait. If we're just on the other side of the hole, how are we getting across the giant hole?
We go back this way.
We'll
Then
figure
why
it
am I-
out.
Why am I going over this if we're just going back the way we came?
We have to go over a pipe, regardless of which direction we go.
But if I go forward and then we backtrack, I have to go over 2 pipes. More pipes.
Dot,
Your
dot.
vision might be better than mine. I only
Here,
see one pipe.
Jump and I'll catch you.
No, she means if
Aaron-
we go back the other way.
Yeah.
Aaron, as you're standing here, you're like jumping, I'll catch you, and you're kind of moving over and looking. What's your vision looking like? Hold on. You can see 60 feet?
Yeah, I can see pretty much out to here.
Okay, so what you actually see as you're kind of standing here ready to help people cross, you kind of glance through this pipe, and you're like, huh, no water coming out of that pipe. You can see clear through to the other side. Like, there's an opening. Like, you can crawl through this pipe, and there's, like, an opening inside.
I jump into it.
Okay, see?
Menace.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I can, wait a second. And he
I
jumps
can
in the
catch
pipe,
you. I'm just gonna jump straight into this first.
and he disappears.
Like a sideways Mario.
And he's gone.
Well,
Aaron,
Guys, come into
Aaron?
the tunnel.
can you reach
It's
the
got-
end of that?
It's got candy.
Gross.
I don't like any of what we're about to do here.
Maybe we levitate. How many people can you levitate?
1.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Could you give me 10 minutes? I
Maybe.
could make a platform. Assuming, like, what is in there, Aaron? Are we going that way? Is it...
Come this way through the tunnel. There's no water and it's fine.
You hear echoing from the pipe. Aaron screaming at you, or talking loudly at you to come through the pipe.
I don't want to get in the gross water.
Can you reach the end of the pipe and just like pull yourself to it?
Yeah, you should just be able to climb onto the into the pipe from where you are.
I will say though, Tris, just from looking at this, for you, you would think that it's probably easier to just do exactly what Aaron did, just knowing your own kind of abilities
Yeah.
here.
Alright, I'm gonna jump. And then I guess I'm gonna jump in.
All right.
Let's go.
When I fall in the water, can you do that thing to clean off my clothes, or does it just work on yours?
What?
The
Sure.
thing you did?
Okay.
I just need to know, damn it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, just human. How do you want to do this?
You think it'd be easier if I jump first? Oh wait, just go over the pipe.
Alright, I guess I'm going over the pipe. Are you helping me
Yes,
go over
yeah,
the pipe?
All right. Athletics at advantage.
I hate all of this. I just want you to know.
All right. DC is 13. You get 11. So, Kit, you see as Jorgen, just kind of like he did before, he's fallen. He really wants to get wet. Would you like to use a dexterity saving throw to try and save
Sure,
him?
why not?
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck
All right.
me.
This time you don't save him. And
We're both just in the water, like, yeah, that's...
luckily he doesn't hit his head on the side, and it just falls in the water. So yeah, that's how.
Do I follow the water?
You do not.
Okay,
You-
cool. I'm
Alright,
gonna...
You know, the group's gonna be really confused why I'm covered in water if I can do some sort of magical thing.
Can I
Is
go
that
to
like a
the end
threat?
of the tunnel and pull Jorgen up? I assumed he was still in the water.
Jay's muted, I think.
I'm sorry, I'm mute. I moved your token for you a minute ago,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
you could have like totally just
Okay,
been
I wasn't
waiting
sure if
here.
it was like they were
Yeah,
separated or not.
Nah, you could have been
Okay.
waiting here. So you
Yeah.
would have heard the splash, and you could have like peeked out and said,
Yeah,
held
just
out
take
your
my
hand. Yeah. Okay. You can absolutely pull him up with no issue.
Cool.
All right, and then Kit jumps in.
Yeah.
All right. You jump through the tunnel. It smells real bad in here.
Because Jorgen's in front of me.
Potentially.
You
I'm
gonna help me out
I'm
with
gonna
this,
cast
or
prestidigitation on Jorgen.
okay?
So Aaron, as you're looking out here, you see, and you guys are just kind of waiting behind Aaron and Tris here. You see that there's like a bridge. It looks like there's like a staircase over here. There's a bridge here that's probably about, I don't know, just a couple feet up from where you are. You may be able to jump out of the pipe and grab a hold of it.
Ooh.
Or you could try and like climb out of the pipe and go around the stairs. That's up to you. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try and jump onto this.
okay,
thing.
sure. Yeah, you do it. No problem. You jump over.
I'll catch Triss.
I didn't mean to move that far, but
I moved you a little bit. I just want the visibility for everyone here.
thank you. I guess I'll attempt to jump.
Okay,
You got this.
no problem. You do it.
Oh,
Wait, what situation are we in?
So
Another pipe.
there is. Well, you wouldn't be able to get past.
Yeah, Jorgen's in front of me.
There is like a bridge over like some sewage here. There's a staircase up here. It looks like this bridge is just a couple feet higher and about 10 feet away from you.
But
And
there's
it looks,
stairs right there.
yeah, but it looks like they just jumped out of the pipe. No problem, I might add. It looked really simple as they just
Yeah.
kind of jumped over here. And
Yeah,
Now
it
they're
seems
on this
easier
bridge.
to just like jump around the corner to the wall there.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. yeah, you can basically grab like the top of the pipe and like pull yourself around. I'm not gonna make you fall in the sewer again. You
Thanks.
you can crawl around.
How are you clean? You can do cleany magic. Why did you lie to us?
Is he clean?
Yeah.
Liar!
Oh,
Look, all of my magic, I don't just go around talking about my magic, okay? Some of it I like to keep secret.
Sharing is caring. Hey, can you guys move so I can jump over there?
As soon as you say that, I'm gonna look at you and go, you know what? You're right, it is. We should tell everyone everything about ourselves.
I don't think the sewers is the time for like talking and about your feelings personally.
Fair point.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is the place to lay out all the dirty laundry because it stinks.
It just gets more dirty.
I think there's a door here, guys.
Oh shit.
That's weird.
it appears as though there's a door at the end of this. You can see as there's just like an opening in the wall here, and there is a door.
Is there a lizard around here somewhere?
You don't see any lizard.
Oh yeah, there's
If
doors.
Sandy just like runs into us while we're down here.
This door's not locked.
Okay, you open the door.
Uh-oh.
and,
Do you want to like listen at it or anything first, Aaron?
Nope.
and you see this dwarf sitting here, and he's like he like looks up. He's like eating some like cheese, and he just like he looks up and sees you. Clearly you guys are now just looking at each other like, WTF? Yeah, he like starts like reaching for weapons and shit, and he like pulls out a crossbow and he points it at you. He says, "Oi! What are you doing out here? Who are you?"
This isn't the bathroom.
You close the door. All right.
I turn and look back at everybody and go,
Literally the worst thing you could have said.
there's like 3 people in there. What should we do?
Walk in and the joke like you meant to be here.
Okay. I mean,
You open the door and you hear, "I'm telling you, someone just up there he is." He's pointing across by you. He says, "Hey!"
hey,
It's like, "I told you." See?
yeah. So,
We're all stuck behind Triss.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
I was
okay.
kind of looking at me and my compatriots here. We're traveling and happened to stumble upon your fine
That's
establishment.
Really? All right. This other guy's now got a crossbow. This guy has a crossbow. They all have crossbows. They're all pointed at you. He's like, "Well, I think it's best that you go back the way you came, and you forget you ever saw this place."
Hey, wait, this is the entrance, right? Is this not the entrance? The tavern?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no tavern down here.
Yeah,
But
I think
that's
is there any symbol? Like, is that like the symbol that I saw carved in the thing anywhere in here?
So where did you see that symbol before?
So it was carved on the entrance to the sewer. Where we
Right.
were.
I mean, before that.
Before that, it'd be on the emblem of the guy that I have.
Uh-huh.
So
Where-
is that are they like openly wearing the similar emblems?
Probably down here in the sewer. Like, yeah, you can see, you kind of look at him, this guy, you look at the guy that's closest, and you could see something shining, kind of like holding his cloak. And, yeah, you recognize the symbol. He's got, like, the exact same emblem thing that you have.
Yeah. So I'm actually all right. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest here. We didn't stumble on here, and this isn't. I wasn't looking for the bathroom. But I was looking for you, I assume, based on the symbol on your armor. Here, you guys are great hunters of things, and I like hunting things.
Triss, I think these are the watermelons.
I think it's the watermelon hunters.
Oh shit, you're probably right.
He says, how might you be coming by that information?
Well, you see, I used to be a forester by the Friendly Arms, and we had a member of your order stay there, and he was trying to hunt some creature out there. And he told me about you guys as I told him about the creature and things we've different, like places we've seen where it might have been, things like that. And he had mentioned that I might be, good enough to join. And I told him, he says, if I ever find myself in, you know, Faller's Gate to try to follow that symbol.
Roll a deception. Is this true? I don't know. This
He
wasn't
never
in
he
your.
never told he never told him about
Yeah, I
this.
didn't think so.
He knows about it because he knows about the guy, but
Yeah,
never
yeah,
told.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Roll deception.
That's about so much as I could
All
hope
right.
for.
Says, "Oh, I see. All right. Well, you kind of trying to look past you here. Like, I see you brought some friends with you. How
I mean,
about you stand right where you are, and you just close that door."
What are you doing?
All right, he closes the door.
What?
And he turns his head back and he says, "Just go." He says something under his breath here, and you can see
can I
his.
hear it? I have keen hearing.
Yeah, you can hear it. He says, "Go get the." He says, "Go get the boss." All right. So this guy, you see as he moves back here, he knocks on this door.
Plan.
You know.
I'd like to cast Sending to Aaron.
All right. Go ahead.
Just to ask, what should we do? Are you okay in there?
Yeah, we'll see how this plays out.
I'd like to see where this goes. So, yeah, keen hearing. Basically, you hear of this guy. He's like, all right, there's a guy. Like, he said that he kind of says what you say. He's like, but he seems like he's completely full of shit. Like, I don't know what you want us to do with this guy. I think he has friends outside. He's like, okay, this guy. So the man comes out. He's got a different token, so you know he's special. He says, "Oh, so my friends here says that you got recommended to join our little group."
Well, it wasn't exactly recommended to join, just more of heard about you all, and he said that. So I said to look you up if I'm ever in Baldur's Gate. So I'm looking you up.
Yeah. And what would his name have been? This man you met.
I don't remember. We didn't really talk that much. It was more of we talked some shop. I was a forester by the Friendly Arms, and he was looking for some creature that was plaguing our land. So I was telling him about the attacks that were going around, and giving him details and stuff, and what I had managed to find on my own. Yeah, and then he went off, never to be seen again.
Yeah. What is it that you found on your own?
Oh, just missing animals, a couple things like that, like just something in the woods. I never got to see the creature on my own, but no, I just the idea that there's a whole group of people that are dedicated to hunting things, like it was pretty attractive.
All right. Well, you kind of got us in kind of a bad situation here. All right. For starters, I don't rightly believe that you met a man who was openly talking about our little group here, because we simply don't do that. We're pretty close knit, pretty private. Hence why we're down here in the sewers, right? So,
Well, would it make you feel better if I told you that was true and he wasn't, and that he's not exactly alive anymore?
and you don't know his name.
No, but I have this, and I take the emblem that I found off of his body. I
Okay.
said, when he didn't come back to the inn, I went looking for him, and I found his body, and I found this emblem.
that, he approaches you and he reaches out to take the emblem from you. Do you give it to him?
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Takes it, looks at it, kind of buffs it a little bit. It says, friendly arm. How long ago was this?
Give him an accurate number of how long ago this was.
You give him an accurate number. And he says, accurate number. Yeah. We lost a man.
About accurate number days
About
ago.
accurate number time ago. This would have been like, I don't know, what, 2.5, 3 months, something like that. But it says, yeah, we did lose a man. Went out there to the friendly arm. You don't know what he was hunting out there, do you?
Some white-furred beast.
What is the... That's it.
A Kit is fully plastered to the door, listening as hard as she fucking can to this conversation.
Yeah, you could basically hear all of it. So you can kind of like be repeating it, like so that they can hear it.
She's like, I think it's going good. No, it's going real bad. No, I think it's going good.
So he says, yeah, so White Wolf, yeah, that's what he was out there doing. That's what he was hunting.
Yeah, and I kind of figured that maybe you guys might be able to help me find it.
Yeah. Well, he says, my friend back here says that you've got some friends outside.
Yep.
Why don't you all just come in here and have a drink? Just kind of keep your weapons.
I give thumbs up.
I open the door immediately so they can all fall into the room. They say we can drink now.
Yeah, I heard that part. I mean, cool.
Aaron, where are we?
Secret underground headquarters of some kind of organization of monster hunters.
As each of you enters, you could see ST's over here near one of these tapped barrels, and he kind of fills a mug for each of you as you enter. And he'll set them on the table here, and he'll have a seat.
So I guess introductions are in order, right?
Well,
I'm Aaron. These are my compatriots.
Well, I'm Lucas. These are my compatriots.
Good.
Well, so you're looking to hunt down this creature, and to be honest, that's probably just gonna be a death sentence. This creature already killed one of ours, it seems, and well, we're pretty well trained, and
so when what is it? If something kills one of you all, you guys just kind of let it go, just like it's reached past the point where you guys will deal with it.
Well, no, that's not the case. But honestly, we didn't know that he was dead until you walked in here. So, I guess my advice to you would be to just forget about all this and just leave it to the professionals.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really something I'm planning on doing. I'm probably gonna go after it, whether or not I get your guys' help or not. But I would very much like any kind of help I could get from you all.
When you say creatures, what exactly do you mean? Like,
Well,
werewolf?
Well, we've taken down werewolves, vampires, umber hulks.
Oh, we killed some of those on the way in, by the way.
Oh, the blind ones? Yeah, we just kind of left them there. Kind of sad, really.
They started it, to be fair.
Trying to do like
Yeah, we finished
leave
it.
leave the weak one alive just to mess up the gene pool.
Well, we figured that they could at least serve as guard dogs, but well,
We
Do
we
you
killed
know
the dogs.
anything about the werewolf in town?
yeah. So you heard about that? Well, one of my men, Charlie. Well, that was him.
Wait, Charlie's a werewolf?
He is. I mean, so it's a dangerous line of work that we do, and I mean, sometimes it's not uncommon for us to become afflicted ourselves on occasion.
What do you do when that happens?
We have a means to handle it, to lessen the side effects of various ailments that some of us encounter.
So wait, I look around the room. Are any of you werewolves now?
No, Charlie's the only one. Why do you ask?
I just curious.
Good to
If
know.
you're-
We'd kind of
you're-
like to know if we're in the room with werewolf.
Yeah.
and like if you're functioning people as werewolves,
Yeah,
Wait, he's the only.
Brody over there is a vampire.
Ew.
Oh,
looks suspiciously.
hi.
He waves at you. It's this one. He totally looks different from this one. They're not twins or anything, but he waves.
Wait, are you all something?
No,
Oh.
just Brody, Dwayne, couple guys.
Is he a rock?
Sorry?
A rock vampire?
Well,
Stupid.
to be honest, I probably said too much already.
Do you guys
Well-
have like a name, like a group name? Kind of, we're shopping around.
Well, currently we're calling ourselves the SGC.
Does that like stand for something?
Yeah,
Stargate.
Secret Guild Company.
Secret what?
Secret Guild Co.
Secret Guild Co.
Yeah.
So is there like do you guys have like some kind of mechanism that allows you guys to travel quickly
Um,
from like one side of Faerun to the other or something?
no,
Like
why?
like a gate maybe?
No. Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
A magical gate
Maybe it's circular.
made of the stars.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The DM has no idea what you're talking about.
SGC.
What are you talking
Stargate?
about? It's Stargate.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
obviously.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
The
took me
name
a
of-
moment to get
The
there.
name of the organization is the SGC.
oh,
Yeah.
huh?
Stargate Command? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, okay. All right.
She's the only one that didn't get
He
it.
says Stargate Command, eh? That doesn't sound half bad. What do you think, boys? SGC, huh? All right. Then that never happened. So anyway,
Yeah, you can have that name for free. Hey, what
Certainly
do you guys use to suppress some of those symptoms?
If we
I-
came across a werewolf.
Or
I didn't think
became
that
one.
anything could suppress werewolves. What do you use?
well, I mean, it's a cocktail we develop in house, but it's tailored to the individual.
Oh.
So, unfortunately, there's not like a cure-all. I mean, sometimes there is, right? For lesser ailments, go see a cleric. Maybe they take care of it for you. But for the more
Gonna
powerful
wave.
creatures.
I'm just gonna wave when he says go see a cleric.
Oh, he nods. He's like, oh, yeah. But yeah, for the more powerful creatures, well, sometimes there's not really much we can do other than alleviate the symptoms.
What happens, just out of curiosity, if you let them embrace it? Like if this vampire guy was like, I'm full vampire and I don't express it, what happens?
Well, I mean, then he'd just be another vampire, and we'd have to take care of him.
But you don't think there's like nice vampires? I mean, he
Brody,
seems nice.
Brody waves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's some advantages. Sure, there's some downsides, but I mean, if it helps us do our job, then guess it's just a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Not like I have much choice.
Well,
You guys know the person that your buddy killed? What was
Well-
his name? Charlie?
yeah, I mean, did he go? What happened? Did he go wild and start killing people in town? Like, did he not take his potion?
No, I'm not sure what all of this about. I don't know, honestly, and we can't really get in to see him and ask him. So
You know, there's one of the holes in the sewer leads to the flaming fist, right? It's like right over there.
yeah, but they always have men in there. I mean, we're aware, like we could go break him out. Except, I mean, what if Charlie really did go rogue? What if he just, there's no way of knowing.
And so there's no way of curing it fully that you know of?
Well, I mean,
It's like, what if he
like
started
I
to
said,
grow?
like I said, for some you can cure it, but for others you can't.
Mm.
What do you know what that factor is of why you can or can't?
Well, it just has to deal with the creature that mm, infected you. But I mean, generally, when someone becomes like a werewolf or a vampire or some other creature of the night, generally they make a choice whether they're gonna embrace it and they're gonna just become evil and they go mad with power, right? Or they do everything they can to to try and keep from letting that happen. But I don't know. There's no telling. I'd like to think that Charlie was as innocent in all this, but
I mean, there might be something. He may have been fighting someone else, or there's something else here.
yeah.
We gotta talk to him. I mean, we might be able to. We might be able to talk to the Flaming Fist leader, but
Well, I mean, what makes you think they'd let you go see him?
I mean, we've been working with them for some stuff, so we're building reputation.
Well, I mean, if you want to go and talk to him, I mean, we'd appreciate any answers we could get. I mean, I can't go and show my face there, and don't really want to risk any of my men. I mean, our anonymity is kind of important. Just a city like this, someone even accuses you of being like a werewolf or a vampire or just, it's not good.
Yeah. Well, I would like to try to talk to him, so I guess I'm going to try to. Is there anything like I'm still planning on hunting this white wolf? I'm looking to find it and probably kill it if I can.
Well,
Is there anything else you guys have heard about it or know about it?
I'll tell you what. You go talk to Charlie and get answers from him. Come back here. I'll tell you everything I know.
All right. You guys travel the sewers pretty well. You guys probably have a pretty decent map of this place, don't you?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, not much to it, really.
What about by the other side of the city? By that what's the name of the tavern we're trying to get to?
Keexie.
The Keexie Tavern.
Oh, Keexie Tavern. Yeah, I mean, what would a group like you be trying to get into a place like that for?
Her brother went missing from there,
Yeah,
and we're trying to find him.
We're kind
yeah, a
of
lot.
a missing
Hmm,
persons, group. What we
I
do.
see. Well, yeah, I mean, what I can say is that some real dangerous people, um, real dangerous people working in that tavern. So be careful if I was you.
You got any more specifics? Like who specifically is the most dangerous?
Or how we can get in.
Oh, I wouldn't know how you get in other than um, knowing somebody, getting an invitation, fighting your way in through the front door.
Is that something that you tried?
No, I mean I have no reason to do that. Their kind of dealings, from what I understand, isn't really something that we have our own things that we deal with, and that's not one of them.
So you have been there though, right?
I've never been there, no,
Oh.
just from what I've heard.
From who specifically?
I mean, not everyone's so tight-lipped, once they get a couple drinks in them. Can't say anyone specifically. Been a couple people over the years, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Just rumors mostly, nothing concrete.
Any rumors about a mine that people are being sent to?
Well, I mean, I haven't heard anything about any mine.
All right. Well, at least we know. We get some info if we talk to your buddy.
All right.
Is there another way out of here?
Nope, just right back the way you came.
You guys
No,
jump over
no.
pipes every time?
Jump over pipes.
Yeah.
Um,
You just walk through the sewage?
Ooh.
no, no. There's this big crack in the floor. Jump over that.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
It's like
Sure.
25 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty good defense. Is that not how you guys got here?
No.
That's obviously
We
how we
went the
got here.
long way.
Oh. Well, um, we got some boards laying around. If you want, we could try and I don't know, leave some boards there for a little while so you can come and go. At least till this is taken care of.
That would be mighty helpful.
All right. Hey, Brody, go see if you can rig them something up. All right, sir. Brody grabs a hammer and a small box, and he heads out.
All right. Yeah. So, what job was? What was his name? The werewolf one. Chad.
Really?
Charlie.
Charlie?
Was Charlie on a job before he went crazy? Was he hunting anything specific?
No, I mean things have been kind of quiet recently.
When was his last hunt?
Um, I don't know. I can't really say for certain. I'm not sure.
I'm just wondering if maybe he caught something on one of his previous hunts that made him go crazy or something.
Oh, it's been a while now. Like I said, things have been a bit slow as of late, so it's just something out of the blue, really. I don't think it's anything like that. Unless he went out on like a solo job or something and did tell the rest of us.
Hmm. All right. Well, thanks for your help and information.
Yeah.
Your man that died at the Friendly Arm, what was his name?
Well, his name was Rasad.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yep. Oh, thanks. He's one of our best.
Get Rick, Brody.
What'd you say? Alright, well, if there's nothing else,
Yep, I guess we're gonna head back out. Alright, we do that.
alright, you do that. You guys head down the pipe. Boom, boom, boom. You run into Brody. He's trying to go the other way. He's like, "Oh, I'll just back out here." You guys manage to kind of work your way around here. Here, let me just pull you out. There's not really much of a reason. I don't think you guys are actually going to be on this section again. No, you might. Depends. So you guys, basically you come out here and you see that Brody's like taking some wood and he's like nailed him, and he's also like tied some rope kind of like along here from wall to wall. It looks kind of jank, but I mean, you know.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep. Gives you a thumbs up and he leaves.
I jump it.
Okay.
I was wrong about there being a way around.
I knew it. There's an invisible wall.
Huh? Is there?
Every time I try to move it, it says it collides with at least one wall.
Yeah, I put a wall there so people couldn't go jumping across. Yeah. So you guys make your way across. Are you gonna go one at a time or just, all at once? What do you think?
I'll wait.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Alright, so you go across one at a time. It seems to be okay. You make it. And then presumably you guys are climbing back out onto the main street here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we already asked Captain Scar if we could talk to Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
This is me talking
Yeah,
to Marty.
he said no because we didn't really have any reason for it.
We still don't have a reason for it.
Not a good one. But we do know how to get it. One way we can get in is through the sewers, because there's always people in there.
Well, do you think there's like a sewer drain that goes to like the jail?
Well, another option is what if one of us commits a crime and we get put in there?
I was gonna say, what if one of us arrests somebody? It's yeah.
Ooh, what if? All right, how about this? What if we go do the heist, and one of us turns ourselves in to go to prison after doing the heist to getting into the Keexie Tavern?
And then how do we get out of prison?
Yeah, that seems to be a problem.
We get out of prison by sneaking out through the sewers.
But why go the long way? Why wouldn't we just go through the sewers to get in?
Because there's two people there.
So you don't think you're still gonna have to deal with those people by yourself when you break out?
We kind of have a man on the inside. What if we can somehow
Get Jonas to let us out of prison?
No, we get Jonas to distract those two guards for long enough for us to get in and talk to the guy and get out.
He literally just started there. You want to put his whole career at risk?
It's not like we're really doing anything bad.
Yeah, I mean, if anything else, Jonas might be able to tell us there might be a period of time where they're not there. Like maybe there's a change of the guard or something for 10 minutes, and there's nobody in that room for 10 minutes.
The room that we don't know where it is in the headquarters.
The jail. I said, assuming it's a jail.
Yeah, the jail, prison, whatever.
Yeah, but we still don't know where it is. Like the Flaming Fist, it's a huge building. Or buildings. I feel like this plan has a lot of holes.
Yeah, definitely needs to be workshopped. We should spend at least 24 hours with a plan before we activate. You know what I mean?
We should work on that.
Yeah, I think that's gonna
at
be our
this
new
point-
goal here in Baldur's
Because
Gate.
right now, I think 24 seconds is.
Yeah.
Hey, we're
As
At this
holding
good as
point, I
we're
would
getting.
settle for 24 minutes. Yeah.
at least 12 hours.
I think we could. I think there might be a way we can get that. If we can get that room empty for a decent amount of time, we can talk to him. He didn't say break him out. He just said talk to him.
Yeah. I doubt Kit would let us break someone out of prison anyway.
Why would we do that? We were
Maybe
gonna
he's
release a
framed.
criminal? Well,
Well,
then we.
Well, we don't know if he's really why he did what he did, but yeah, that's the thing. We got to find out.
But what if he's not a criminal? What if he's completely innocent?
Why would they put an innocent man in jail?
Didn't people witness
Oh,
him
and
murder a man?
the reason why I was saying we could go do that crime to get put in prison is because it also gets us into the Keexie Tavern.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
How? We'll be in jail.
One of us.
I'm just worried about how we break out the one of us. And also, once one of us confesses, they're immediately going to assume that all four of us did this thing.
I'll just say it was me.
And even if
I don't
they
know about that.
don't, some of us live here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we don't let her get arrested then.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's what
she
I'm saying.
still is a known associate. I still think it's going to look bad.
Well, I still think we could probably fall back on that we're framed.
Framed for what? And by whom?
By the Kixie people.
That we didn't break into the
Well,
place that one of us is going to confess to breaking into?
yeah, we'll just say he got put under a spell. Okay, I'm thinking this through now. So we say that we went to bed in her house, right? And we woke up and Aaron was missing. And then we find out he got put in jail, and then we're like, Aaron, what happened? And he'd be like, I don't know, I just went to bed and something crazy happened. And we'll be like, oh gosh, it's probably the Keexie people trying to frame us.
And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm not very good at lying.
Okay, well, maybe not.
This is news.
Jorgen, well,
I have
Jorgen
no-
went crazy with his magic and was framed.
So Jorgen should be in prison.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in prison. I don't want to be in the sewer water either.
Where are
I
we?
don't know.
Are we just having this conversation on the street?
We should
go
probably
to
find
the-
a place.
The room we already paid for.
Yeah, I think we
Oh,
should do
right.
that. If we're gonna start talking about heists again, we should go back to this secure location. At the Yield Inn.
Do you guys head back to your tiny room at the old inn?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
that's
is what
where
we
we're
were
going.
doing.
All right, you do that. You find
Fire
yourself.
crime.
You walk a block. You go into your tiny little room, and you. The gnome who owns the place does kind of give you a look as you go back, like, But yeah, you do that.
I put the do not disturb thing on the handle.
Sure.
What does he think we're doing in here? That's
I
my
Do
question.
not want to even think about
We
that.
just
Poor
wink as we walk
people.
by.
In the world's tiniest bedroom. Alright, so is the heist back on the table then?
I think it's
It's
a
kind. The
idea.
thing is, like, I don't really want to have to steal. Like, I doubt they're gonna get these things back, and we don't know what we're really giving them. Just,
Didn't Jorgen, didn't you say that you could duplicate them?
I said that I could try. I said there was a possibility. I don't know if that's something that we can actually do.
But we'd have to
I
have
did
them
say
first.
that I could turn invisible and go get them.
Well, if that's that easy.
I don't see why it could possibly be any more difficult than that.
'Cause it's a noble person's house. And if they have these fancy spellbooks and artifacts, They can probably afford fancy spells to protect them. Or
Yeah,
fancy
that-
people to protect them.
It totally seems like a thing.
Also,
Won't
he
know
said,
until we try.
didn't the captain say that like these people were related to like the Duke or something? So like,
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
we
it's like
get
a big political thing.
if we get caught, we're not getting out of jail. Probably.
Not legally.
Yeah, we're not
Because
getting out of jail the right way.
then we'll have our faces on posters. This is a bad idea. This is a terrible idea. This is not the way we should do it. What we should do is try to fabricate a reason to talk to Charlie. That's a more simple solution.
That's only a solution to one problem, though.
Are you talking about the Keexie thing? We're gathering intel right now on that.
Yes, I'm talking about the Keexie thing. That's the whole reason why I'm here. It's a super important thing to me.
I'm not saying it's not important. We're definitely going to do that. I'm just saying we already have a plan for that right now. Right now,
Yeah.
we sent Sandy to find out more information.
I would reject the term plan. We're getting information, but even when
It
we
has
get that
steps.
information, we still have no effing idea what we're doing.
You can't make a plan without the information first.
I don't disagree.
Step one of the
but
plan is to get the information.
I don't disagree, but I'm just saying, are we going through the front door? Are we going to try to sneak in? I don't know.
I
If
doubt
we
we're getting
don't
in the
get-
front door unless we fight everybody.
if we don't get an invite, we are going to run the risk of having to fight our way out of there.
What I really think is the best option is to send Sandy in and have you in Radius. I think that's the best option. Option number 2 as the best option is to send invisible people in and go out through the back door, right? Option number 3 is find a way to talk ourselves in. Option number 4 is fight, which is a really bad one and we should not do.
I mean, what if we get there and they're just like, it's a cover charge?
See,
Which
Everything everyone has told us about this place, I don't think that's the case.
also, we know for a fact that people know our faces, right? And we know for a fact that Alatos is here because a letter was sent to him, or at least minions that work for him, so they probably know our faces, and not in a good way. But another option is we could fabricate a story that we met somebody named Ranzig and he sent us here because we were, we'll just act like we're victims and that he said he was going to send us somewhere that would help us get away from the big bad evil guy, and we'll just play stupid until we get in the tavern and get what we want.
Yeah, we could try it.
I think we should send Sandy or invisible people in first to get a better feel before we enact that kind of plan, though. Because going in blind is going to get us killed.
Yep. Other option is we go steal some shit, and then we just get invited in.
But don't you think that's not even really a real option? Because even if we did get invited in, wouldn't they, somebody there recognize us as the sacrifices or whatever? I'm worried about that even being a real option. That comes with so much more risk than that comes with, in my opinion, that is more risky than just fighting our way in.
If we fight our way in, no one's gonna tell us anything.
I mean,
Yeah,
we have an errand
And
for
that's
that.
And we're not allowed to kill people.
All but one, right?
Why are
No, I
we
mean,
allowed
like-
to kill people?
Although we
The
tend to
third-
forget to keep the most important person alive.
Yeah,
The
we're really bad at picking the person we keep
The
alive.
flaming fist guy was like, please don't kill people while you're in town.
Yeah, but self-defense is self-defense, you know what I mean? If we knock on a
but-
door.
Walking into it's a, you
If
can't
we-
call it
if we
self-defense
knock-
if you
Fight,
walk into
it's
the-
not self-defense.
If we knock on a door and they throw a fireball, it's self-defense, okay?
In that case, yes. But if we go to a place that we know we're going to start a fight, and then we start a fight,
Listen,
it's not self-defense.
I'm not saying we go in there with the plan to kill them, but like they're criminals, so like if they die, that's their fault. They shouldn't have been criminals.
We don't need to do anything more than ask some people some questions in there.
But you can't
we
do
don't
that if
need to pick a fight. Picking a fight is just going to lead us to losing any opportunity for this information.
So, but you can't do that if you're invisible either.
Yeah, well, my thought was that we could get people who are invisible on the inside. And like Jake said, once you're on the inside, they probably won't care. It's just the doorman making sure the right people get in.
Yeah.
But that doesn't help us. Like, if people are going to recognize us once we get in, no plan that we enact is going to work, period. Because we will not get the information that we want. If we have to start fighting, we will not get what we need.
Wait.
Huh.
Oh, fuck. He's already flaming pissed off. I was thinking, what if we send Jonas in? Because they don't know his face.
Just send some random child into a den of literal thieves and murderers.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, he's a flaming fist. I mean, what if we sent, James? Let's go find James.
Do none of us have like any kind of disguise? Like, we could just do a simple disguises, right?
Yeah, I do have like I can disguise us with like a disguise kit. We bought that. I can make us look different. I can't really make us look like other people, I don't think.
Just
we don't
just enough
look
not
like
ourselves.
us. And then we can just lie our way in.
I mean, you saw that, like, assassin thingy for Jorgen. It's not very detailed.
Yeah.
So, the plan is, with the information that we get back from Sandy, 2 people go in invisible, and then disguise, as with disguises, blend in so they can uninvisible, and then try to chat people up.
I thought it was to go in invisible and then just drop invisibility with disguises.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay.
I thought they said go back in.
Oh, no, I don't. If I did, I didn't mean to. And then the other 2 are waiting nearby.
Yeah.
So we need like.
Okay. The other 2 could try to get in by lying through front door. And if they're able to get in, then great. We didn't need to do all this after all. Otherwise, we have people on the inside.
Yeah, I honestly think that the back door is the only way it's going to work for us without a fight.
I mean, maybe the other 2 create a discretion at the front door, while the other 2 turn uninvisible.
One of my thoughts was we send 2 people in, and then the other 2 are just waiting at the door for when stuff hits the fan. We have to make a run for it. We just wait, and then we can like slam the door behind you and barricade it, and then run
for the second exit.
Yeah, the back door
that Sandy's looking for. Okay. So we're just sitting by the front door, loitering.
Back door.
Oh, back door.
Back
door. Okay, that makes sense. Hopefully it's not guarded.
The thing that worries me about the mine situation is that if he was taken there by somebody in the establishment, asking about it might not get us there. But if we let ourselves get kidnapped, then yeah, we'll find the mine pretty quickly.
Unless they have other places.
Well, and like, unless they
just kill us.
Or they just recognize you and take you to fucking Irenicus instead.
So we don't go in. We don't go. Here's the thing: we don't go in saying, "Hey, we're looking for a mine where you send people." Sometimes We say, I got a problem with this guy I'm looking for.
He owes
He
you
was here
money.
last. Where is he? Where can I find him?
I mean, it'll. Who's going in? It can't be Triss,
Uh,
right?
Yeah,
That's
Aaron's not a good idea for it. I think it should be Jorgen and Triss.
it's definitely me.
Really? They're not gonna
Uh,
recognize you as his brother? Or sister?
We're
They're
doing the disguise thing.
and you're not like
We
biological.
don't look anything alike.
Yeah.
I know,
He's
but
a
you
human.
both grew up here, right? I'm assuming the people in this tavern are somewhat local. At least some of them.
You realize no one here has recognized us the entire time we've been here.
I don't
We've
know.
mostly stayed in the temple.
Everybody in my hometown knows everybody.
Your hometown
Yeah.
is teeny tiny. This place is
There's,
huge.
like tons of people.
I'm just saying, the one time that you try to be like, nobody knows me, it's gonna be Steve from high school. That's what always happens.
I didn't go to high school, but sure.
That's what I mean.
Are we going? So, all right. 2 people are going in. How are they going in? That's the question.
Disguised and invisible.
Yeah.
Through the back door?
What if we find the way into the back door? That's the plan.
Well, I don't think we should
Okay.
go in at all if we don't find a back door, because there's no way you're getting out the front door. Right?
I mean, the place looks flammable. I have a fireball. We'll just make a new door.
I mean, you could just go out the window.
And then we have to go to prison because of arson and murder.
Yeah, let's not do
If
that.
they
Hang
try
on.
to murder us,
2 birds.
it's not murder.
Oh, I said that. Everybody got on my ass about it.
Sorry, I didn't hear it. Because no, if they try to murder us, it'll be fine.
We're not planning on fighting anything else today, right?
No, we're done for the day. We're waiting on Sandy.
No, okay.
We're just
Then-
talking through the plans. So there's contingencies, so that we're not
Maybe-
winging it in like a deathly situation and getting arrested or murdered or kidnapped.
Can you all just be quiet for a couple of minutes then? While I try to send a message one more time.
Your brother. Okay,
Yeah.
we can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him, running this by the group first, how we get into the tavern. Is there someone we need to talk to?
Did he have a contact, maybe?
Could you ask these as separate questions? How many times can you use this?
Once.
Per
Well, I
day?
had to wait till we were done fighting. Okay. I'm ready. Reply in under 25 words. How do we get into the tavern? Is there someone we talk to? Do you have any ideas?
He'll tell you that the tavern is invitation only. Talk to Diao and the Happy Dragon number 5. There's like a pause. You're like waiting because like you still got words left. Let's see. It's like I don't know. I don't. They might give you a job or something. I don't know. He might tell you instead that Diao was helping him to fence the staff that he stole. That's how he got in, but that she's the one to talk to. He'll tell you that in 25 words somehow.
Okay.
He got kidnapped by these people, or he got kidnapped while working for these people?
He got kidnapped while he was there. That's all I know. Yeah, so basically, stuff we already know. Plus, he got his invitation when he tried to sell the staff.
Well, lucky us.
We could try to sell the staff.
We just happen to have.
I mean, we can't really get rid of it, but
Well, if he was trying to fence the goods that he stole for Dal, right? That was the whole thing. Then Dal's the one who sent him away.
That's what I was thinking.
So we just need to get her.
So we corner her in a room and we say, "What the fuck? What'd you do to her brother?"
Thought we could cast the fast friends on her,
Mhm.
and then she could get us in.
Well,
that
no,
only
she could just
lasts.
say, she might just literally say here on your map is where he is because she's the one who sent him away.
Yeah, I'm
I
wondering.
don't know that she sent him away. She might have just like
Yeah.
set him up, or just
Yeah, which means
these
she
are
has.
terrible people.
But that would mean she has more information than what we have from her.
Yeah.
So if we corner her and be like, "Tell us what you know," or we're taking you to jail.
I think we tried the fast friends approach.
Okay, I have one issue with this plan, which is that I don't know the spell, so I don't know what happens when it ends.
Oh, she'll know.
Okay, so we're taking a risk here that she will know that we're trying to get in. That might prevent us
No, I
any
think we
future
use
attempts.
her to get us in. If she doesn't know where he is, then we use her to get us in.
Oh,
Okay, I'm just saying that, she might say, yeah, these people are cool, and then as soon as the spell ends, revoke that access.
Yeah, but we have like an hour.
Okay, I'm just
that's
saying
just
that
putting
these.
a timer on our whole plan.
I'm just saying that these are the risks that we're taking,
Yeah.
and if you're okay with these risks, then that's fine.
Why wouldn't we do that the second time, though? Like, if we don't get what we're looking for after we go in invisible, right? That we try to work through the Dow angle. I guess it doesn't really work. Because we wouldn't be able to get in. Dow, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm okay with getting the information from her. I just think that we might need to come up with a contingency plan if that doesn't work. I'm not saying that we kill her.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know. The order of operations, I think, is a bad idea because then we only have an hour before, she's burned, right? So maybe we go into the tavern on our own merit, you know what I mean? And then try, if we don't find the information we're looking for, go hit her up and try to do the fast friends thing. Because we're burning bridges once we use that spell, right? We have an hour of good, and then after that, we're screwed.
There's also the issue that when we met her last time, I had the staff.
She didn't say anything about
Holding
it? She can't put it
It's
down.
a big ass staff.
Okay.
I can't leave it anywhere.
I wasn't sure if that was a continuation, if you are still stuck with it in your hands.
No, I could put it. I can't. I don't think I can leave it.
Well,
Okay.
can you put it down over there knowing nobody else is gonna pick it up?
Could you maybe put it down inside of a bag?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can put it down. I've wielded a different weapon today, so
Okay.
yeah.
So
I just can't.
whenever you switch weapons, like where are you putting the staff, right? It doesn't disappear. You have to have like
Yeah.
a holster, or you're sticking it
Yeah,
like.
it's like on my bag, I assume.
Yeah, you just haven't been willing to let you've just haven't been willing to part with it. You haven't
Right.
set it down, but you can put it in your pack and things like
Yeah. Like I can get it out of my hand. But
Right. That makes sense.
but she definitely saw it. And if she saw it with Briar, I assume that she would recognize it as the same item. So that might be a problem.
And that you think she's already told somebody at the tavern that we're here and trying to find a way in, and that we're related to him.
And that I have the staff that he tried to sell them.
I mean, that could just be coincidence, though.
It could be, but if she recognized it, then this whole, like, it's just an extra layer of problems.
But we stole it from Ranzig,
Uh-huh.
which is probably in cahoots with Alatos, who's probably the one that
Definitely.
runs the tavern. So if we have this, you can't go in, Tris. You can't go in. Because if you can't put that down, then you can't go in with that staff.
Just like wrap it up in cloth or something.
Or disguise the staff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like if you wrap the staff in cloth, they probably won't ask about it.
I mean, she's already seated, though.
Right, but if that's a separate issue than
And-
us going into a tavern with it.
And also seen our faces with it.
Yeah.
I guess if you're disguising, maybe.
I'm just saying it's something we need to be aware of.
It's good to know.
I think step one, I'm sorry, I've heard this name pronounced how many times?
Yeah.
Diao. I think that we should go see Diao first.
Really?
She was fencing the item for her brother.
And you want to the problem is if you fast friends Diao, then
I thought, well,
she's
yes.
gonna be like, somebody came here and cast a spell on me to get information out of me.
Yeah,
We
again,
can just
I've
try
already
talking
addressed
to her.
this. I said that we should deal with her. I'm not saying that we should kill her, but I'm definitely thinking we should kill her. Or just, prevent her from going to talk to anyone at the tavern until we're done there.
But she could be magical. She could be like sitting in front of you and talking to somebody. You guys do it all the time.
What do
Well,
we do?
You send
I
magic
can't-
messages.
I can't send a magic message without writing in my book. He can't send a message without saying the message out loud.
Well, I mean, she can. I mean, I guess we could
Determine that?
find a way to punch her in the mouth so she can't
Which is-
talk.
Right.
So yeah, I can't
So we punch her in the mouth so she can't send any spells. And hope she doesn't have a more powerful spell.
Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking that we're already in trouble in that situation. At least if we talk to her first, if we interrogate her, and we use a spell that makes her more inclined to be honest with us, we will know if she has told anyone or if she knows what happened to her brother.
Yeah, but why do we have to do that before we go into the tavern?
Because otherwise you're talking about sending two people in invisible into a place where they're expecting us. And you're going to send in Triss and I.
So
without
the
knowing.
the idea is to see if she's told anybody at the tavern about you? Is that what we're talking to her about?
Everything. If we can get that information, then great. If we can just find out what happened to her brother from her, then we don't need to go into the tavern at all.
Yeah, I guess. So we get the information from her and we're good. We don't get the information from her and then suddenly we have to get her to the guard so that we can get into the tavern safely without her notifying somebody?
Yeah, I mean...
Another thing is we might be able to find somebody that already has access to the tavern and bribe them to get the information for us.
Yeah.
Just wait at the entrance till someone comes out and be like, "Hey, listen, here's 100 gold. Find out where her brother went."
We just offshore their side quest.
I'm positive that's how you get robbed in a back alley.
Yeah, maybe don't give them the gold first.
Yeah, we don't give them the gold first. We give them like 20 gold first and say the rest when we get the information, and then all of it when your information's good.
I don't know about out. This is kind of an important thing to be risking.
Yeah.
Getting some rando involved.
Some random criminal.
I mean,
Who's like a part
so
of a group,
our options
right?
are
Like this is some sort of
no,
club?
this is not some group. This is literally just a tavern where a bunch of ne'er-do-wells hang out.
It's a
Like,
den of thieves.
They're not part of a crew or all together.
We don't know that.
We actually do not know that.
I mean, if they were all together, I feel like it would be different. But the Keexie Tavern, as far as we know, is like just where they all hang out, right? Somebody was seen there last time. We don't have any secret. We didn't. Do any of our pages have like a secret phrase we could have said that we didn't like last time?
No.
Okay.
Why don't we start the conversation with Diao and say that we're trying to fund this heist, but we just don't have the equipment for it. So we want to sell this staff that we found and see what happens.
What if we just go to Dal and say we don't want to go into Keexie Tavern? We just need this information and we're willing to pay you for it.
Showing our cards seems like a bad idea here. They've already...
How is that showing our cards?
That we're looking for specific information on her brother? That's showing cards.
If she doesn't give it to us, then we'll cast friends on her.
Well, what's
the other one, and then
what's the alternative?
Get the information that way.
Like, okay, we say we're looking for her brother. Now they know we're looking for her brother.
No, I didn't say looking for her brother.
I don't know. I think
we could also take it from a different angle.
I think we've been thinking about this for way too long.
Yeah.
For sure.
But this is something that needs to be planned meticulously because one misstep will get us killed.
We know that we know for 100% without a doubt that it's gonna fail. Anything we do, it's not gonna work out the way we have to.
Like if you plan out contingency, then one of those contingencies will not fail.
And that has never happened.
Because we never do it. If we just did it one time, we never follow a plan and follow through.
We never have the information.
That's why we're being...
I'm telling you right now, ready? We could get inside a Keexie Tavern, and it could just be a teleporter to one of the 9 hells. And turns out everyone there is actually a demon. That's literally that is just as feasible as us being like, this is just a tavern with people inside.
Why I think before we send humans in, we should send a lizard in, just in case they're like, okay, now that you're in here, we murder you.
And is there a specific person we know that we have to talk to when we get into the tavern?
Oh.
No.
We know literally nothing except he was taken from this tavern when he tried to fence the staff.
Do you think there's a possibility that your brother's setting us up?
No.
Okay. It had to be asked. I'm sorry.
Is there who would have tried to buy the staff? Who could have he fenced the staff to?
Ranzig?
Yeah.
But is he the one?
That's how we got it.
Yeah, we got it from them, but then they took it from your brother, right? That's what they said.
We have no idea. We kept the wrong person alive. Sylvie didn't know how her dad got it.
This is why we need Alatos. You guys need to sneak in and find specifically him and corner him.
What does he look like?
Well, I'm assuming somebody would be like, hey, boss man, Alatos wants you to...
hanging out with all the regular people.
Well, I know, but he's going to be the guy that's in the nice suite, you know what I mean? I don't know, dude.
Also, do we know this is a place where people stay, or is it just a place where people drink?
It's a tavern, not
an inn.
We
don't know anything.
Yeah. All we have to do is get inside the door, and I think we have 2 good options to do that. 1, sneak in through the back door. 2, we wait until the people are coming to give them more wine or whatever, and we get in the barrels.
I was not aware that
was
on
2.
The
I thought 2 was Diao.
I thought back door and front door, and
front door's not an
option.
Front door's not an option.
There's no way the front door's an option.
Diao's not an option either, because if the moment anything goes sideways with her,
I don't think
the whole operation crumbles.
I think we've already been inside and didn't get the information we're looking for, so then we go to her. You know what I mean? I think backdoor is the only option, really.
Yeah, then that is the only option. Because
Disguise
the barrel
invisibility.
is not an option. That can't be an option.
What we do
You can't-
is we go to the roof, we just
bad.
plow a hole through the roof and we come in. And just go through the
but
roof.
honestly, you know what you do? We climb up on the roof. We throw a fireball at the front door,
Uh-huh.
and then while everyone runs out front to be like, "Oh, what's happening?" We swing in through a window.
Yeah.
This can't be our only options.
I think we follow through the plan that we have right now. It all depends on what Sandy finds.
For sure. So let's get that information.
We're not sleeping here tonight, right?
I'm pretty sure that we're like shoulder to shoulder in this room.
Yeah,
having
you are.
This conversation.
You're shoulder to shoulder in the room if someone's like sitting on the bed, because there's not enough room for everyone to stand in there.
Yeah, I was assuming I was standing by the door.
I assumed that Triss was standing on the bed, therefore we would be shoulder to shoulder.
Fuck you, Jordan.
Oh, that was funny and you know it.
They could still be offended.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is.
short. Whatever. We could just go home.
Yeah, I mean, if you're cool with that. And then
Yeah.
this is the
I do
plan
think
for
that-
now.
I do think that we need a rest before we enact anything.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
112%.
I- Don't think
I
fighting
am
tonight is a
tapped.
good idea.
We
And,
fought cultists. We fought bug
Something.
things.
Am I just gonna let Sandy continue exploring overnight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would try to get as much information about the layout of their like sewer situation and then go from there.
Okay. In all honesty, it's almost midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah. So I don't know if I should get that information tonight. since
Yeah.
I'll immediately just ask for a rerun.
That's true.
I do think we should go home and take a long rest.
Yes,
we
agreed.
do that now.
We're gonna do that. Here we go.
We're gonna return our key.
All right.
How long were we in that room? What must he think?
I mean,
of
at
us?
least 2 hours of us just sitting in there, like, whisper arguing.
All right. So it was 39 minutes. You guys were in there, and so you go to hand him the key. He like grabs like a cloth and like he doesn't touch the key with his hand. He takes it from you with the cloth and says, "Come again." And you guys head back to the Chandler house. You go back. You have a sleep. You wake up the next morning feeling refreshed with all your spell slots.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go get Sandy's information then, it sounds like?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is the plan.
That's
Alright.
step one.
So you don't even have to go there, right? You could just like recall Sandy.
Yeah.
Alright, so you do that.
Poof her back at breakfast.
Alright. I need you to roll me a D100. 42. So
The
she
meaning of life.
will tell you that she found another door. That was like this old stone door with a large, strange symbol on it. She will describe the symbol as a skull with like with a circle around it and some strange like water or blood or some kind of like liquid, like little droplets like around the skull. So she was unable to like find another way to get into wherever that door led. As she basically looked everywhere else that she could, she didn't find any more like entrances to the surface, with or without ladders. She didn't see any. And also, the one way that she like felt like she could have potentially, like that wasn't walled off. There was like another one of these cave-ins, like you guys found when you were going to talk to the SGC. Yeah, but that's what you found.
All right, so here's my new hypothesis, guys. Are you ready for this? The mine is
No.
under Baldur's Gate.
What?
Her
I
brother,
mean,
her brother never left Baldur's Gate. Keexie's Tavern leads to the mine underground, under the sewers.
What would they be mining?
Let me interrupt you 1 second here. So,
No, I'm right.
Jorgen, and this is Sandy kind of mentally telling Jorgen this. I'm guessing Jorgen, like verbatim, just kind of like repeats, like tells the
Oh, yeah.
party. And upon hearing this, Triss, if you want to roll a religion check to see if
for
you
the symbol.
know anything about the symbol as you kind of hear it. Yep. You feel like that's definitely sounds like a religious symbol, though you're not exactly familiar with it. So sorry I interrupted. You can continue.
Oh, it's fine. They're mining hatred underneath the ground.
Nobody puts a mine this close to the ocean.
You're an ocean.
Your face is an ocean.
Oh. All right, so now we have to buy pickaxes so we can get through the wall we found previously.
So there's no back door.
It appears there is no back door.
Why have the door down there if it doesn't go anywhere?
That's what I said.
It goes to like a secret
Yeah.
underground mine.
Or a sacrificial place where they want to take us and sacrifice us.
So, well, here's the thing, right? He says it's a mine, right? He's like,
Yeah.
oh, they took me to a mine.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that means he's mining stuff, right? Like that's why he thinks it's a mine.
Or he's tunneling. Or he's just digging. And he doesn't know, like he could be like, oh, I'm in a mine. But he's actually just underground digging a hole or digging a tunnel for something. Like, what if they're working on something past that weird door?
We don't have a way to know where he's at, right?
We don't have a way to do anything.
Wait, didn't we get the wizard guy to look? And that's how
Yes.
we knew?
That's how we found out he was in a mine. Yeah.
We saw him, what, pickaxing stuff?
Yeah, he said that he was chained to other men, and they all like had pickaxes. He described a mine. He said it definitely looked like they were in a mine.
But the only mine anyone seems to have heard of is Mashco.
Well, we have that map with the 3 locations on it, right? From the
That was
cultists?
from the Assassin Guild, right?
No,
Yeah.
it was the cultists.
Yeah. The Dark
right.
Moon Brotherhood.
Hey, did they have like
Yes.
a costume? Or I mean, a uniform? They were all.
They were wearing robes.
Hmm.
They also had like a symbol that we took.
We do
Look
have amulets.
Okay, but that I don't think it's related to the Keexie thing.
But I mean, 2 criminal organizations. Maybe they go to there to hang out. Maybe we show up and be like, "Hey, we're here to pick up work or something." I don't fucking know. They're assassins, right? And see if that gets us in. It's a good disguise, at least.
Alright, we're gonna walk around in cultist robes and
Oh, we're gonna go to the back alley behind the tavern.
that has 5 men in it.
And you're gonna be invisible and put on the robes. Get in through a normal back door instead of a dungeon back door?
As far as we know, there is no back door.
I mean, it makes sense whenever you want something to be secure, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We could ask Nico if he recognizes the symbol that Sandy found. We could
The amulets?
describe it or draw it.
Who are we asking? I'm sorry.
Nico, the head of the temple?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think it's some sort of religious symbol, but I don't know.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. I don't see him
So
being in
might,
league with the
or
assassins.
yeah, or my mom's might.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no, I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention during that stuff.
You might have to explain some reasons why we have this information and why we. So,
yeah, we saw how that went last time.
if you're not comfortable telling people that you know about this, just keep that in mind.
I could ask my mom's first. They already know that I'm doing dangerous things that they're not happy about.
What if we just
So-
tell them everything and they go burn down the Keexie Tavern? I heard they're badasses, right?
Yes, put more of Triss's family in danger. That's great.
Yeah, I'd really rather not do that. But I could ask them about a symbol if they know anything about it.
We walk right back inside.
We never left.
Oh.
That's right. You woke up and
Oh,
you're
I think
having
I
this conversation.
followed me outside. That's weird.
You're having this
Never left.
conversation in private while like Lark is cooking breakfast and alright, so you want to ask one of your moms about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to draw it. Like,
Okay.
from the description, I don't know.
Yeah. Alright.
And then I will.
Are you like showing it to Sandy? Like is you like shaking your head or nodding and like
Is that a thing I could do, Jorgen? Can
I'm
Sandy
gonna
weigh in
say
on the symbol?
100% yes.
Alright.
I don't know if the DM will allow it, but I do
Oh,
not
absolutely.
care.
Yeah. So
Then
she's
yes.
drawing it and then she's like Sandy tells Jorgen like, no, the droplets were more, circuit describing them and Jorgen's relaying it and then yeah.
Jorgen should have been drawing this, but okay.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's,
I liked this plan better.
Yes, I will
um,
draw it with the assistance of the lizard.
okay. Yeah, you go, you work at it for a little bit here, and about the time that breakfast is ready to be served, Sandy says, close enough. So, yeah, you do that.
Yeah, I will ask Lark first.
Okay.
If
Which
he knows anything.
I will ask though, which one of them do you think is more likely to know? Like, which one do you think is more knowledgeable about the religious stuff?
I would think Lark, because she actually talks to people and spends time with people. And so I would think that
Okay.
she would have spent more time studying these things.
Okay, sure.
He didn't have to train to be a healer.
Sure. All right. Yep. So she serves breakfast and says,
Mama, have you seen this symbol before? It seems familiar, but I can't quite place it.
"All right." As you show her, she'll reach out to kind of take it from you, and she'll kind of look over it here for a minute. She'll say, "Well, where did you see this symbol?"
It was described to me, and I drew it from the description.
I see. Well, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't think that I am, this is a symbol of the god Baal, the Lord of Murder.
Oh,
That's it. That's all. Just a murder. Why is there a god of murder?
Well, there isn't anymore. He was killed during the time of troubles, during the Great War.
Why would somebody pray to a god that's dead?
Not sure.
What if they're trying to sacrifice us to bring them back?
Oh god. You're positive we need to go in there?
What if who's trying to sacrifice you?
I'm just gonna give Kit like the best death stare I can manage. No one, Mama. No one's trying to sacrifice us. The guy that kidnapped us said something about offerings, but we escaped. We're fine.
All right. Well, and if anyone does try to sacrifice you, you be sure to tell us. I guess.
Yeah, we'll get right on that after being
Thanks,
sacrificed.
Mama. I will let you know just as soon as someone tries to sacrifice me.
Again.
She just throws up her hands like she's like so done with this. She just grabs a couple of plates to go clean them, even though they're not, you know.
Hey, could you maybe not mention dangerous shit in front of my mom?
I'm just
Like,
saying,
this
if they're
is-
really fucking powerful, maybe we want some help.
Yeah, maybe this is something you should say in private.
I'm sorry, I just came with this idea. Maybe it's a really bad idea to go into this tavern.
Or is it a bad idea? We all know it's a bad idea. We know it's a bad idea from the beginning. That doesn't change the fact that I still need to go into the tavern. Just because something's a bad idea doesn't mean you don't have to do it.
More about risk versus reward, really.
We don't even know if we're gonna get anything out of it.
Yeah, but we know that if we don't, then our one lead is gonna go cold.
I have no other information. Briar knows nothing else. He has told us the same stuff that we figured out on our own. So, all I know is he tried to sell the staff, he went to this place, and then he was taken.
Maybe being kidnapped is not the worst option. Again.
All I know is I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get my brother back. Just because he's stupid doesn't mean that I don't have to save him.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe instead of... Maybe we try to follow his path exactly.
Try to sell the staff again?
Yeah, and hopefully get kidnapped in the process.
Yeah, but they're going to have a lot harder time taking it from me.
The other option is that we could pose as members of the temple, looking for the person who stole it, offering a high reward for his arrest. Would work, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we go in and say we're looking for information, and the last we heard he was here. None of that's a lie. Should we try a straight up approach and just see where it gets us?
Well, I was thinking that we go talk to lucky number 5.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And approach her with that. That we know that she tried to fence it, and that we're looking for the person or persons involved.
Do you think she'll help us before we do this job?
I
Yeah,
mean, we
she
can
wants,
ask
like-
her nicely, and then we can just charm her.
Ask her
She might
for...
also be like, did he got captured for trying to fence it, not because he actually did.
Well, he was in the place where he was going to try to fence it, yeah.
Yeah, so that means she sold your staff.
Or that someone in the tavern did, yes. Yes, they sold it to
She's got to work for the people that
Ranzig,
run
I'm
it.
assuming.
She's got to work for the people that run Keexie, right?
In some way,
I thought
yes.
it's got to somehow be related to the Alatos, Ranzig, Irenicus trio.
Well, yes, they sold my staff to Ranzig, who gave it to Sylvie, who I took it back from.
All right, so you guys I will remind you next time that your decision was to go speak to Diao. We could go over and do that now if you wanted. That would probably be like a 20-minute thing, or we could just end it here on a cliffhanger. It's up to you guys.
I think just end it.
I'm okay with cliffhanger. I'm going to sleepies.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. I will just remind you of that, and yeah, we'll end it there.
And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys back here next time.